I guess I gotta make a new scene. My shit keeps crashing. Nah, whatever. This will have to do. Hang on, guys. My shit crashed. I really hate this shit. It's just so cumbersome to have to do this fucking shit when you're not. When something happens. I lost my ESL scene that I had set before. Shit. And I missed all the lobbies. I always miss a fucking lobby at the beginning. I doubt it. I missed the fucking lobby. So mad. God damn it. I could have got max packs. Fuck. All right, I guess we're covering Mazon. All right, here we go. I think I cover these guys like all the fucking time. Let me see. Hold on, logos. All right, here we go. My whole thing's fucked up, but we're going anyway. Mason versus Decker. I gotta try. If I load the ESL scene I had, it's all right. We're gonna have music and sound show up, or music show up on this. That's okay. We're back. We got a series in the Scrub Leagues. I swear to God, I get these two all the time. One of them, if not. That's fine, but just once, I'd like ESL to open up fucking at a decent start. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Royal Blood in the yellow. Give it up for Pigs Mazon from Pig 2. And his opponent in the upper right. Give it up for X Decker, our Cyan Terran. PVT. It's nothing against these guys, I'm just saying. Probably would have rather got a bunch of stuff. I fucking got on, I had some random issues. Could have been from the NDI stuff I installed for test running some things, but you know, it is what it is. Looks like we got a cheeky probe for a proxy, and what appears to be just a scout from Decker. Mazon is proxying. So this is in line with me, you know, going, well, maybe we won't actually, you know, do ESL tonight. We'll see what happens. It's a double gas opener from Protoss. Decker should know something's up. Maybe. According to this, Decker said it is platinum, but I didn't know if he was actually platinum. If he is, then he is kind of being extra ballsy against something aggressive from Protoss. He's going for an eBay block, though. Which is not... Well, I guess that could hurt him if he's going to expand, but it's going to be a Zealot off a reactor opener. Okay. I don't know if I like this, guys. I don't know if I like this. I see that Hydrate Sibajan. It's going to be a proxy gate. Delayed proxy gate. I like a gate earlier. If you're going to build a pylon that early, in my opinion, you get the second gate, then the core. If you're going to do it Dave style. But this is going to be very punishing if the Zealot goes across the map. It is going to go across the map. But realistically, some mistakes were made, I feel like, because, well... Yeah, that eBay block does not help Decker. Decker should have built the CC on the high ground, but I don't think he knew what to read of that. That's a bold move. It's an aggressive Protoss, Mr. Decker. An aggressive Protoss. And I don't think he knew what he was looking for right there. It's going to be a proxy, Stargate, and Gateway from Maison. Going into Warp Gate, mind you. The Zealot is not going to go... Okay, now I'm starting to not hate this as bad. Maison should have... attacked with the Zealot. He could have literally killed possibly both SCVs by the time the Adept came. His hesitations hurt him a little. But I don't think there was a scout at all. So Protoss didn't scout at all. He's going to go attack into a bunker, it looks like. He literally had the best chance. That was like the best case for this kind of a build. If he built the gateway before, he literally would have had the Zealot go across, the Adept follow up, and there would be a really fast Stalker coming. So he had a good chance to maybe just end the game right there. But the timings were just a little off. Still, that said, one thing, this is 3 racks. And one thing our Protoss player has going for him, and maybe against him. This was Robo. I would have rather this been a Robo instead of a Stargate. It's kind of like my cheese. But the Immortal, Big Daddy Immortal is usually pretty useful if they get tech labs and stuff. But this is going to be all Marines, though, so I don't know. I really don't know, but there's going to be a proxy Void Ray. He's going for another... Okay, he's going for proxy Void Rays with a shield battery with 1 Arthrosis pylon. Void Ray is attacking not the supply depots, but the barracks itself, not the tech. Alright, he's attacking... What is this game? Alright, now I'm not glad that we got this series. Because this is something. The Adepts can't shoot uphill. Okay, one Adept is going to. The SCVs, for some reason, are going into harm's way. Maybe for extra targets for our Protoss player, who's not expanding. He's built the 2 Stargates on 1 base. With 4 out of 3 Satch and 1 of the gases. Alright. Double Void Ray picking off. Well, they're picking off some of the Marines, but the Marines are going to come in. He's got Prismatic Alignment activated. You don't really need... It doesn't do anything against the Marines. And he should have been target firing the tech labs. For some reason, Terran's building Marauders, or was. This is double Stargate Void Ray. Every Marauder that comes out is a mistake, but maybe he realized after. But Protoss really should be trying to take care of the tech labs. You want to deny stem and combat shields in this case, when you got voids. Yeah, he still has energy in 1, and his most damaged one coming to the front. He's got a micro back. Looks like he might lose a Void Ray. Oh boy. He's got 2 gate production, by the way, too, so he could use that, but just continue to throw units away. Okay. We aren't going to deny stem and stuff. Now he's going to start targeting the right structures, but the tech labs would be the choice targets to get. You want to deny stem and combat shields. He didn't do that. They're going to finish. Oh, well. Still, he's getting good work done with Void Rays, but questionable moves from both. Will be 1 less barracks to deal with. However, Cyclone's also allowed to get out in just a moment, but killing a couple barracks, not too bad. Let's take a look at the trades. It's an insane amount from Terran right there, but okay. There's gonna be no repairs, no contest to this. Now there's no more bio production, even though you're stimming combat shields. We didn't try to build a bunker or anything on Terran's side, and we have one... There's nothing in production. Oh, my goodness. Void Rays are going to kill all the production. I was not expecting this outcome. GG. And Maison takes it in one of the silliest games I've seen in a minute for Proxy Void Ray. Holy heckin' heck. Oh, my gosh, guys. Fun versus Clem. Looking for Clem, but I don't see him online. That's you actually. Oh, Clem signed up. Clem signed up? I don't think he's actually going to be playing, though, would he? What a mad lad. That was a really silly game. I'm now thinking that's worth casting, and I just wish I didn't start off like, it's mostly my OBS crashing. I can fix this stuff, though, after. Everybody was just getting situated in the Dave stream, then I have a 2-minute delay, and we're into casting from nothing. Let's see how it is. Where's their next lobby? Okay, then they didn't get me in game. All right. I'm doing some of this shit, and then I'm going to take a break, I guess, because I don't know. We'll see what's happens. Then I mean, it's... I love ESL. I love casting. I love whatever, but... You know. Sometimes you have other stuff you want to do. Yeah, the bot's not going to work. I closed the bot, John. Shit was crashing. Anyway, up a point from his proxy Void Ray double Stargate Void Ray gate. Give it up for Pigpan 2's Maison. And his opponent in the upper right, he's Cyan. He's Terran. Give it up for Decker. Yeah, I know. I closed the bot, guys. What happened? Something in my ESL scenes crashed. You got to look in the log after, but there's like nothing on it. It's something happened here. All right, a sort of Reaper wall's being made over here. But, this is such a big area for Reapers to jump up. Actually, let's take a look. Yeah, I think he might kind of get something, but anyway. At least they'll scout for it. Decker, is he going for another supply block? No, he's going for an A move across. He's just scouting out a little. He's going to look up here. He sees the gateway. Doesn't really get much of a read of anything else. Okay, there's a second pylon going down for Protoss. In a spot where you can't really... The shield battery would block his mining if it's against Reapers. Alright, this is a weird one. Alright, it is another double gas opener. So Decker needs to understand to look out for double gas Protoss openers. He's going to see... This is a third pylon. Alright, so Maison's playing extra cheeky here again, not surprisingly. Decker, hopefully he doesn't do an eBay block. Last game, I think would have went a little bit better if he didn't eBay block, but I couldn't even tell you about the last game. I think Decker needs to understand that bunkers are a thing, and repairing's a thing. He had SCVs down earlier. It was a scrappy one, but Decker did... He was starting to do okay. I'm kind of like, Maison's really kind of throwing here. Maison going for another pylon. So we're only 2 minutes and 10 seconds in the game, and we have 4 pylons. It's going to be a proxy Twilight. Is he going DTs? If so, we don't need that many pylons. Is he going to go for a Robo? He's going for a Gateway. This has got to be DTs. He's got Warp Gate on the way. Is he chrono? Yeah, he's not building any more workers. He's building a shield battery for a Reaper. There's no Reapers in the last game. There's no Reapers this game. And, Maison, we can drop that shrine. Is he doing Dark Templar? Looks like he is, but no. Again, he could have. If he got a Robo before, he would have had enough gas to get that Dark Shrine. He's going Charge Lot DT, and it's again a 3-racks build. This actually can work out really good. It's 3-racks factory. I like that Decker's working on this build, but this is going to be very vulnerable yet again to what our Protoss player is doing, which honestly, I'm even a little confused. Why does he have 3 gateways on the world's most Artosis pylon I've ever seen? He's got pylons everywhere, but like, I don't know if he knows you only need to build 1 gateway at the proxy for it to be effective. 2 pylons to power things. 3 gateways? Or if you're going for the build for a drop, it's Robo, because then you have dang Templar. All right, we got another orbital on the way. There's no detection available because we did just. It's going to be quite a while before we have another bit of energy there. But we got missile turrets coming down. A missile turret. I don't hate this. Now it's a little further back, but it's better than none. Nothing in the main. We got 3 DTs, a couple charge lots, charge finishing up. Okay, it's just going to be an Archon, a DT, and 3 Zealots. But for now, I should say. Maison seems to really like his 1-base builds. He is a little bit of a cheesy boy. And he's got another gateway coming down on the same proxy. This is extremely Artosis. This is beautiful. All right, we have a bunker with no units in it. We have no scouting. He's just... I guess he was... Just, yeah, that's... Oh, no. We need to go attack. Stim and combat shields are on the way, but there's... Oh, no. Does he have a scan available? I don't know if he does. Oh, this is going to be so annoying to him. Well, Stim combat shields are ways away from being done. The Archon even going to do a lot. Scan! Scan! He doesn't have a scan. Now Zealots are coming in and cleaning up the rest. The few remaining Marines trying to kill the DT. The boys didn't try to kill it. Okay, now it's going to kill it. But the last remaining SCV falls. Zealots killing the missile turret. We have a Cyclone for some reason. I would rather the tank. And he should close the door. Close the door! Decker, close the door. Oh, no. He's going to allow the DT and this all. And again, it would be kind of a build order counter normally anyway, but I feel like we could have defended against this a little better. He's pulling the... Wait, why is he pulling all the boys? Oh, boy. He had a missile turret. Like, he probably wanted to just camp back here. And, okay, the Cyclone's not attacking. It's going to be in range of the DT. Yeah. Well, that gets cleaned up. There's so much Protoss here. It's kind of crazy. I feel like this is a Three Stooges game. Yeah, one of the supply depots is down, the other halfway done. The Cyclone finally dies. 2 of the Zealots versus a couple Marines is a lot. But we need to wall off. Oh, mamma mia, if he dropped the command center here, that'd be alright. He's flying it accidentally. Yeah, this is looking pretty ogre. It's 6 workers, another mule. And I think poor Mr. Decker is about to lose it again, but he's putting up his last bit of a fight. He had some alright stuff, but some units should have been in the bunker. Well played. Nice attempt. But yeah, he's not going to be supply cap for the next couple ladder games he plays after that. Poor guy. Maison coming in extra greasy. I like how Decker's setting up here. Let's take a look. What are they at? Gold 1, Platinum. He's Platinum 3. Dropped the Gold 1 MMR, and he has, you know, you can see he has some good macro and stuff, Decker. It's about getting things in position. Still, not a bad, not a bad start. Let's see if we have any games available. That's funny. How you doing? Hi, Pimplar. Why I don't like doing this is my impatience for lobbies when I have other stuff to do. That's the thing that bothers me when why I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do ESL. It's because of delay, changing scenes, changing this, changing that. It could be a pain on some days. And then being stuck waiting for lobbies to happen, then you miss one. So it feels bad, man. All right, Max Pax is looking for an admin. Wondering who our admin is, Babu. Good to know it's pile of tonight for admin. Okay. We got some stuff going on. Baby Marine versus Meower Doom's over. God damn it. All these games that I could be getting. Well, Epic versus Geralt's going on. I missed that. Okay. Wait. All right, we're going to go Epic versus Geralt. Oh. All right, let's see. I'm trying to find a lobby. Who does Mazon going to fight? Eggs. Nightmare versus Kashmir? Looks like we had a walkover from Silky. He didn't show up. All right, we're going to do Kashmir versus Nightmare. Kashmir just goes, sounds like a nightmare to me. All right, guys. I don't know. My second kid is a week later on the edge of my seat waiting for the little bug. Oh, wow. Congrats, Highest Pimplar. All right. Sorry, guys. We got something. I'm going to get Nightmare versus Kashmir. I reckon. I would have got eggs too. All right, Kashmir versus Nightmare, game 1. I guess it's a good thing it's just Rocklet, Steadfast, and I so far. I don't think Artosis is streaming. Oh, no, he is. Artosis is in. I didn't see Mapu on a game. Ah. So good. I don't feel as bad. We get Steadfast, Artosis, Rocklets, and Portuguese, and me. I should get something else too, but... But super congrats to High People are waiting for the next baby to come. All right, let's go. Base Kashmir, and he's about to have a nightmare, he says, guys. All right, spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Ancient Cistern in the red. Representing Team Gosu, not to be confused with the Led Zeppelin song. Give it up for Kashmir. Unless you want to confuse him with the Led Zeppelin song. And his opponent in the upper right. Give it up for, I believe it's Avidos's Nightmare in the blue. Or is he on Starlight Twinkle? I can't remember. Anyway. Should be interesting. Should be interesting. Alright, it is going to be a gas pull from Kashmir. He's going to cheese the Protoss, or at least that's his aim. Does it have a drone across the map? Nightmare's like, well, it's a little later pull or something sneaky's going on. I'm just going to monitor for any dronage. Curious to see what Kashmir's goal is this game. He's just hammering on gas, just going 6 links. So it was just a, looks like it was like a 14, 13, 12 or something. So just 6 link pressure. Nightmare is going double gas. He's gonna, or double gas, double gate. Gonna wall off with a bit of a tight one, but it's a nice wall. Nightmare, oh, he's gonna lose the probe, it looks like. Oh yeah, 100%. Eventually, it's 6 lings. Well, rather than going across the map, he's going to chase down that probe. Zelly Boy's going to be out. 4 more lings, ling speed on the way, a queen coming out. And there's no expansions where we're going. There's another overlord on the way. Looks like Nightmare's just posturing to take a Nexus. Yeah, he's got a nice time Nexus even with all this. He's going to do it with just 1 Zealot for now. That's all he needs. And actually, that's 1 less probe on the supply chain. Alright, there's going to be an adept follow-up for our Protoss player. Looks like we got a layer on the way. No drones going down just yet. But, we'll see. It does look like there's a rally point going down, so he might actually take a base. But this may be just Speedling Dropper Lord, Speedling Layer. It's a couple of adepts. Kashmir's going to back off. His second Overlord's going to take forever to get over here. Yeah, he's just going 1 base. So 1 base Zerg to a 2 base Protoss now with the shield battery. Oh, Kashmir. Cashmere's not paying attention. He could get us around. He could have got us around on that. It's a lot to lose, but he loses a Ling in the process. All right, Layer's about to pop. Does he make a Ventral Sack Overlord? Or is he going to wait till he gets closer? He's got even more Lings in defense, but this is going to be a Nidus. Okay, it's the Nidus. That's what we got going on in Nidus Verm. He could actually do a little both. All right, so it's just the depths from Nightmare for now. He's banking up some tools. There's nothing to really take care of the Nidus, but there's a lot to take care of the Lings. And Cashmere's just going to go back. He should be going back already. I guess he wants him to be back. Boom, but I wouldn't hate some a blind spore if he had any droning, but he's literally going one base all in. That's 4 Adepts. Okay, Nidus is going down. Pylon scouts it. Zelly boy, 2 Adepts going to come over here. There's still a bunch en route. Oh, wait, he could have got the Adepts. That would have been huge. All right, Shades are already dropping. Pylon's down, but I don't know what's going to happen here. Nice micro from Nightmare, though. He's got it. Wow. Whoop, 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 whoop. We got the 3 Stooges kind of build here going on. It's so many Adepts, though. I don't really know about this position from Nightmare. There's a shield battery popping in the main base, protecting a lot of this. And, yeah, I kind of wouldn't hate some cheeky drones being pulled in the behind this. Drones for spines. And the Queen is going to be dead. What happened to the Queen? Where'd the Queen? Oh, the Queen went back in. All right, some Big Daddy Immortals coming out, which actually could be some pretty good pickings, but Cashmere's just going to keep pumping Lings. No more Queens. Okay, battery overcharge is... Oh, well, GG, well played. Just held. Few little mistakes, and our boy Nightmare just couldn't cheese the Protoss cheesy enough. Oh, boy. All right, oops. Vindicta is not getting covered in apple juice. Damn it. I could have went to that series. Nightmare. Well, I guess he was a nightmare to our cheesy Team Gosu Zerg player. Yeah, he is for Abydos, that's right. What was Team Envy? I feel like Kashmir actually could have got a lot done with that. If he jumped on those Adepts when they were recalling, he could have got a lot of hull damage, if nothing else. All right, spawning in the upper left-hand corner in the red. Give it up for Nightmare from Team Gosu Semi-Pro, I'm guessing. And his opponent in the bottom right. Give it up for Abydos' Nightmare in the blue. All right, Nightmare just going for a Pylon Scout. He's like, well, we're going to look around a little more this time. Kashmir always brings us the cheese. Let's see what kind of cheese. I feel like he does one base Nidus quite a bit, though. I've seen him do it quite a bit. Oh boy. Alright. Kashmir is going to take his triangle third for a hatch. And it looks to be a somewhat standard opener here out of our Zerg player. He was just forced to take triangle third. Nightmare's going to be annoying with the mineral walks. Cashmere, it's like, nah, man, you're not going to block my delay my gas even. We're just going right for it. But this probe is kind of getting some little victories on these mineral patches. Alright, that said, Nightmare is getting set up for a 19 Nexus. He's going to go, well, 20 Nexus, 20 core. It always shows 19. It's funny because of how much is on the map. Hey, what's up? Dan Macko. How you doing? What up, fisherman? Doing pretty good. We're on a 2-minute delay. Real Dan. Real Dan the man. The hairy boy. What up, fisherman? I don't know why I decided to do this. I was feeling ladder. But there's not a lot of casters is why, basically. I got garbage and stuff tonight. How you doing? Looks like a standard opener from both. Cashmere's not going extra cheesy, though, this game. It's 2 lings and 4 queens. Actually, it's 2 lings, not even 4. Oh, it's because he already... No? He went for 2 lings, and that's it. That be it. Nothing crazy. Alright, it's going to be a Twilight opener from Nightmare. He might just go Resonating Glaives or something. Curious. Could be DTs, could be Resonating Glaives. He wants to end it quick. I have a feeling if he's playing with the Twilight. But we'll see. It's 0-1. Yeah, true. Forgot to update the score. Thanks, Sibba. Thank you, Sibba John. I didn't see that until you said it. Alright. Third hatch going down for Nightmare. He did go for a little earlier metabolic boost. And he is going to ling bust again. And we have the robotics facility coming down here. Okay, it is going to be a Resonating Glaives build. But the second gas just now, or second gate just going down. He's pulled off gas. So I'm thinking it's going to be 4-gate glaive. We'll see. We don't see any more gates getting dropped just yet. Nightmare's building a lot of workers. So it's not like cutting corners for it. There we go. There's 1 more gate, 2 more gates, 4-gate glaive with the double gas. And he is going to have his robotics facility finish up for a possibility of Z-Warp Prism. Well, Nightmare's sending a lot of lings across. Stalker going to hold the wall for a little bit. A couple of adepts coming out, but this pylon behind this means that's a hold. Yeah, for now. Damn, look at this defense from Nightmare. Alright, Warp Prism's coming across. The Sentry's here to hold it off. And looks like the Warp Prism's just going to go full send. No, you didn't miss anything. Sibba was right on point. Sorry, it's a 2-minute delay, guys. You know the drill with ESL. Alright, so we had a little bit of aggression from our Zerg player. He's not going into a Roachborn. He's going Spores. He thinks it's DTs or something. I don't know about these Spores. Cashmere should be dropping a Spine. Well, I mean, Blind Spores are okay, but that actually goes in favor because it's a little bit delayed Roach Warren. Like, Spores would be okay if you got the Roach Warren first, but now Cashmere's kind of caught red-handed. You trying to ling me, boy? Okay, oh my god. These adepts are going to get so many drones. 6 falling so far, no shades. This is the second warping of, or third warping of adepts. These adepts are just going to eat everything for breakfast. Oh, poor Cashmere. Good game is called and well played. And he even wished him good luck in the next game. Feels bad, Cashmere. Cashmere got 4-gate glaved. Naturally, I'd pick another short one. We could have went to Apple Juice and Vindicta. Probably would have been going on a little more. A little longer. Alrighty, guys. So that means winner goes on to fight the victor of Apple Juice and Vindicta. Han Mono versus Disrespect's going on, and I believe Artosis... No, Artosis is covering Juggernaut Jason versus Baby Marine. Max Packs versus Aggressive. I could have got that one too. Let's see, Geralt versus Epic's going on. Steadfast is covering that. Eggs versus Mason. Baby Marine versus Juggernaut. I just mentioned that. Clem is beating Fun. Fun beating Nickage. Interesting. Good night, Sibajan. See where we go next. I was going where Rocklets was going to. I just missed one. We shall see, guys. All right, let's see, guys. I'm just trying to find a lobby. Lobby. But winner of Apple Juice and Vindicta goes on to Fight Nightmare. Damn, I could have went to get something just for replays wise to help them. That's okay. We're just hella tired today. Well, hella tired. I've been under the weather, so with the Ebs. I think we're between a bunch. All right. Looks like we got some waiting to do. Is okay, but the exciting part of ESL, guys, when we're sitting waiting for a lobby with a 2-minute delay with chat, you know, and the game music's going, blah 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 blah. How are you guys doing? And on a Monday too. How far do I have to go into this? Because you know what?
Hey! Who wants to have some fun?
Thanks for the raid, Saded. We have a 2-minute delay. Getting Cannon Rush beats, you know. Oh, looks like Light might be on now, too. So after I get through a certain amount of this, I'm going to certainly end the delay, and we're going to probably smash the ladder again. Because I'm going to take a break at some point. We got enough stuff to cover the finals and stuff. Let's see. But I hope you had a good stream, Saded. Weezen's here. Oh, my bot's still running. Interesting. My ESL scene was fucked up, so I had to make do. My OBS literally crashed when I was just trying to get stuff set up with the delay. But yeah, I have to keep my eyes open for lobbies. Baby Marine, and who's going on right now? Let's see. Who beat Hero out of the Masters? I can't remember, Finesse, honestly. All right, so it's going to be Vindicta versus Apple Juice. It is a 1-0 for Vindicta. Reminds me of working for corporate. I mean, I work for corporate. How do you take your coffee? Usually just like creamer, like mixed bag. I'll do cream, just cream sugar. Otherwise, if it's like not flavored. But anyway, we got a match. Spawning in the bottom left-hand corner of Ancient Cistern. In the blue, representing Platinum Heroes, it is Vindicta. And his opponent in the upper right, from Pigpan. Give it up for Apple Juice. Yeah, Weezin, I'll drink it black too, though, sometimes. So we do have a game. Sated, you brought us luck in this series. I should have just hopped over to this one before, to be honest. Because Rocklets was covering the other one, just to have coverage of games when you have fewer casters. I'm going to look and see if the Ducklings are coming on in a bit, too, because that'd be nice to get a little bit more peeps. How's it, you guys? Did Sated have some good games? Finesse, I really can't remember who knocked Hero out, to be honest. There's lots of gaps I had this year. I still have to watch most of the semis and finals. When I woke up and got on, or not woke up, by the time I was able to watch ESL Masters and actually was at it, I was done hanging with my dad for Father's Day, and it was 2-2 for Cyril and Gumiho, and I go, what the fuck? Gumiho and Cyril as the finals? I actually think Gumiho definitely had a chance to take it to a Game 7, too. That I will tell you, but thinking back to Hero, I can't remember, so I did see it. Anyway, we got a Zelly boy going across the map. A little bit of how do you take your coffee, by the way, guys? You type it in chat. A little bit of a annoying Zealot, but oh, these two SCVs botted it. Zealot's gonna be scouted though, and Vindicta is probably gonna want to cancel the CC, or is he gonna be a Chad? No, he's got a Reaper out. He's fine. Yeah, let's see where the Zealot goes though. Zealot is gonna path along this side, and that's still gonna meet in the center. I don't really like this pathing of it. It's gonna make it meet the Reaper in the same pathing. Maybe not. Okay, he's done this a few times. Alright, that said, there's no bunker going down. There will be a Marine. Depth certainly will be out for the Reaper too, though. But he's just going full send across the map. I love doing this. Vindicta is gonna... Well, we'll see. We'll see what he does. Another Adept, and is it going to be... Oh, that's a Warp Gate, it's not Stargate. It's going to be Twilight Opener. There's even a Shield Battery here. Ooh, Vindicta almost has this done. Alright, nice micro with the Zealot. He gets one SDV. Apple Juice getting yet another. The reactor's on its way, but there's a bunch of SCVs being pulled down here. This stuff is going to finish. He's not microing well here, to be honest. He's getting a few SCVs, but you could delay this stuff is the bigger thing. He could have... Oh, no. No, why are we just throwing away our Zealot? He could have attacked this. Apple Juice, I've seen you do it before. Apple Juice could have attacked it. Did not do so. Well, the Reaper went down with the first Adept. And it's going to be 2 Adepts into Blink. Guys, that's a little rough. He just needed to micro the Zealot back. If he delayed that CC longer, that would have been well worth. But he did get 3 workers and a Reaper. So in total, the trade's definitely worth it for a Protoss player. For a Probe and a Zealot. Alright, it's going to be a Widowmine drop for Vindicta. That's right, it was a laser. Thorn, I can't believe I couldn't remember that. It was a laser at first that did, yeah. That blew my mind that a laser took Hero down. You can just tell Hero was not playing his A game. He has his rough moments at times, but even number 2 Protoss now. I still think Hero's got it. He's just been playing rough. He went from being number 1 to number 2. I know it's always in contest with Max Packs, and Max Packs not playing. Classic still is pretty cracked. Some of this stuff was lucky or not, but he's been playing a lot better, going back up to the Classic of old. He's had some rough time. Oh, Clem didn't play earlier? Yeah, I didn't watch today. I like catching Mondays when I can, but today I was not feeling well and stuff. All right, this is going to be a push out with a War Prism with going full send. But the problem is, now Vindicta's going to be able to react and be able to get stuff done with Widow Mines. Did Vindicta go? No, he's not doing an arm rebuild. It's just a standard 1-1-1 and a 3-1-1. But look at this, Vindicta prepared as the bunkers right there. That's actually a really good defense from our Terran player. A little bit of miss micro from... we should pull the probes apart. What? Are you guys seeing this? That micro from Apple Juice was actually sick right there, but does he... Yeah. Oh, no, he wasn't able to debate the pull off. Well, I think we should have probably blinked up front, or up top, by the way, if you put that much time into it. He could have got the tank, but now he's going to be a little out of position. He's just chiseling. He really had a great opportunity to just blink up top, but didn't do it. The mines distracted him. He had some insane debate there, but oof. Yeah, it's a delay, Mr. Green. Trust me, there was not many casters on. I'm like, fine. We gotta, at least we got some games. I just don't know. I was feeling the latter, to be honest. But maybe if we get some more, I'll just catch what I can catch. Nope. So far, it's just, I saw light on there, but I don't know if light's going to actually cast. Maybe he's taking a break. All right, we have... This is such a good defense from Vindicta, and he's getting more... Oh, he's using the Raven to get the work done. Apple Juice did get another CC, but that Raven's so damn annoying. It did take a little bit of a beating, but now Stem's going to be finishing up here in +1. It's not looking good for Apple Juice. He almost had a really good Widow Mine defense, but yeah. I mean, it makes sense. You don't want players to be stream sniped that, you got like some scrubs going in, and usually the players can hold anyway, but there's a certain skill set where players would be going down that shouldn't to players, there's some people that would be abusing it. That's why we do end KSL, because the players said, no, we're good with that. For opens, it's usually smart like it. Plus, there's players like Bly that do certain things, and if you get somebody watching the stream, they're gonna know exactly where the proxy hatch is, and da-da-da-da-da, Like in the past, I'm saying, for reference, I'm using Bly as an example. Okay, we don't have a shield battery from Apple Juice. Charge is not ready yet. The War Prism is going to be in line if this isn't scouted already. And it may be Stem to get onto. Okay, A Marine goes down, but these Stalkers are taking some hull damage. He needs more time. He needs a shield battery. Does not have one dropped in either base. But Charge should finish up here in a moment. All right, War Prism. Oh, why is he doing that? That was a little bit too a bit much of an overextension from Apple Juice. Charge completed. +1's not done. The pylon's going to go down. All right. Decent blanks to try to target the siege tanks. And actually, it's a good surround from Apple Juice. He is getting a lot of work done here. Most of the bio cleaned up. Nice target fire. Cleans up the medevac. Holy shit. Apple Juice is actually trading out a little better here over Vindicta. He retained his third base, even kept the pylon. I am really surprised he was able to pull that off. Let's see how many gates he's on. He's on 6 gates.
I'm out there, Jerry.
Even after that loss. Yo, Bruno.
Happy to see you cast, Dave.
Thank you, Bruno, for the 300 bits. But yeah, this is actually surprising. War Prism goes in, but it's so dangerous. Oh my gosh, he lost the War Prism. Still, little bits of victories for our Protoss player. Actually, lots of bits. If that... Oh, no, it's a misclick onto this CC with those Zealots. Damn, that was almost game-ending looking. But it is not quite. 5 workers falling. He wants to try to keep his stalkers alive at the least. But damn, he's getting chased on the back foot now. We got +2 on the way, another Forge at Templar Archives, and a push from Vindicta, which is a sizable army. If he didn't lose that War Prism, it wouldn't be as bad. All right, I like this Liberator with Vindicta's build, and he's going into Ghost. Now it's going to be a little scarier because our Protoss player is going into High Templar. Managed to get some army up. Is Migs going to go for a 4th or push right into the 3rd? Let's see. He might change it. Oh, the Widow Mines. I forgot to mention that. There's do be some Widow Mines in here now after the tanks were cleaned up before. And still, there was no shield battery. The production going down right in front of his own very eyes. The pylon. Oh, God, that went horribly for a Protoss player. Poor Apple Juice losing it all in an instant. That was a Stalker warping, too. So that was many, many kills. Alright, Apple Juice probably should have pulled those probes a little before, but I don't think there was much he could have done there. Archon's trying to get out. There's no observer with this army. And the Widow Mines are going to help clean up the Archons and pretty much put the end of it. GG, well played. Vindicta takes it. That was actually... Oof. If only he'd microed his Warp Prism a little better and maybe control and pulled it back. Controlling the Zealots, I think he would have been in a very fantastic spot that game. I would have rather the Zealots even fought the army than moved the command center. But, like, more in the bottom side. Oh, wait. Oh, Cranky Ducklings are on. Alright, so let me go on to something else. We'll be going on Vindicta 2-0. Poor Apple Juice. He played really well. Just some mistakes. I think if he tightens that up to keep Vindicta on his back foot like that for a bit, when he lost so many workers, I think that still a pretty good job. Just some room for improvement. All right, so it's going to be Nightmare versus Vindicta. Nightmare versus Mr. Miggs. A TVT side. We usually do. It feels like it from time to time. Well, we got Hanbano and Vindicta. We got Nightmare and Max Pax. And then on the other side, we got Clem and Epic and Eggs. Is Eggs and Epic done? So Eggs and Epic. I'm not sure what's going on there, but it looks like you're right. It's a possibility for a TVT finals, semifinals on one side. The others could go either way. The other could go either way. I think it is a possibility for a PvP on the other side or a PvT. But it's all Protoss and Terran. With the exception of Eggs if he's still in it. Yeah. That was crazy, though. I don't know about you guys. I was a little surprised. Epic versus Eggs. I'm going to be covering. I'm waiting for the series. Yeah, I'm going to stay on this side. All right. How well did I do? Honestly, pretty good. All right. Anyway, just talking to Mr. Applejuice. Well played, Applejuice. Here we are. We're on a fresh series, though. On the same side, spawning in the upper right-hand corner. In the red, representing Abydos, it is Nightmare. And his opponent, Mr. Vindicta. We are on Ancient Cistern, by the way. Vindicta, Mr. Miggs of Platinum Heroes. Our blue Terran player. Oh, Steadfast is covering eggs in Epic? I thought he was covering, what the fuck? Max Packs? I saw Cranky Ducklings and somebody covering Max Packs, so... I almost went that route. I saw him earlier covering Epic and, was Epic and Geralt. Oh, Epic beat Geralt? Damn. Damn! Geralt's slowly debating bringing the mustache back, I think. Yeah, Max Pax versus Han Mono. Max Pax versus Han Mono is a fun one. I've definitely covered Max and Han Mono in the past a bunch of times, but a few times, I'd say. All right, Vindicta is going to delay the harass on the barracks. Curious to see what Nightmare's got for us here. I'm curious what both these boys got for us here. Miggs do like his 1-1-1 builds, but we'll see. He can change it up. He's going Reactor first. Okay. Reactor before anything. And guess what? It's going to be a Zealot. Oh, no. It's canceled Zealot. Probe's just going to be annoying. He's like, well, I'm getting somewhat of a delay here. Yeah, not really. This would have been the perfect opportunity to go Zealot first from Nightmare. I mean, he SimCity'd over on this side, so the Zealot would take a little longer, but... this game, I think the Zealot would have been pretty good. Applejuice, that's another thing. I think your Zealot... I would work on the Zealot micro, but maybe you're just nervous or you had ping or something. It seemed like you could have delayed the CC. If you delayed the CC before your Zealot died, you had an opportunity to, again, it was good. That's still the trades were still really good, though. You got a lot of workers for basically free. All right, Miggs is just going into Marines. Probably go straight to factory pretty soon. Would imagine. Once he gets the Dollarinos. And, yeah. Factory. Nope. Ah, yep. There it is. It's building a little further back to hide it. Smart man, Mr. Miggs. Anyway, Nightmare is going to finish up with his Twilight Council pretty soon. And another gate went down for Nightmare. He's not playing super greedy, but... did delay his second gate. But if he just stays on 2 gates, then I'd say that's a little greedy, but we'll see. Oh, it's double Reaper from Vindicta, so I'm curious to see what the follow-up to this is. I almost went to Eggs versus Epic, but I thought they were already in a game. I wanted a complete series if I'm going to cast one, because you get... there's too many risks of being stuck with in-between series and not having anything that covers Whitethorn. Yeah, I know they are too, but that's why I left. Alright, anyway. Well, Reaper is called, and did get 3 workers. The other one does survive, so that's a little annoying for a Protoss player. Oh, Mig's going to push across the map. The Adept's just going to shade back and try to get this Reaper. Interesting, interesting. So it is just going to be a 2-gate third base. from Nightmare. So he's just going Blink into charge, possibly, or is he going to go Blink Stalker Disruptor? He's not taking any gases, obviously, with this. He's probably going to go Gateway Man, but it does leave you a little exposed when you're playing that greedy. Probe is going to try to scout, but we'll see what happens. There's a good map vision from Vindicta, splitting stuff up, sending his Reaper across, a Marine across, another Marine across. And this probe is going to be able to scout a little more. Oh, actually, Vindicta going to send yet another Marine to take care of this probe after, maybe. No, Vindicta's just going to get in position. All right, that said, we got a Robo just coming down. Shield batteries as well. And we're just now getting another gate or two. Let's see. There's one gate. Nightmare's playing very greedy. All right, now he's getting charged after the Robo. He had the gas. I'm confused at what happened. And he had the minerals, too. I'm surprised he didn't get the charge right after. If this is how he'd be playing it. All right. Double gas. He's probably going to be hoping to get into Robotics Bay here in a minute. I'd imagine. Could go Stormy, boys. Nightmare does like him. Nope, there's his Robo Bay. Pretty, nothing too entertaining here going on. No drops. Vindicta's just kind of sitting back. He's trying to build a force to push across the map. Nightmare obviously doesn't have that big of an army. I like the couple sentries that he's building too with this, but good amount of Blink Stalkers. He needs to get some map presence, because Vindicta's got units everywhere. Alright, we got a Scouter pylon for drops, but this is not a drop game. Alright, Vindicta even going for a little move out with the Marine scouting around. Two probes fall over here. Okay, it was the Reaper. Reaper does get cleaned up finally. Alright, the Adept wants to chase after this Marine. And that's about all that's going on. Nightmare, we're getting that Observer up. He's going into Disruptors? Interesting. So he skipped Colossi altogether. He's just going right into Disruptors, at least at first. Stalker going out to clean up some of the map control of... actually, yeah, he's kept picking a few Marines off here and there. That's about it. Observer scouts this, but this looks to be like a bit of a push. Double medevac push with one tank, some Widow Mines, a lot of Marauders, and it's going to be Stim, Combat Shields, and +1. Is Vindicta going to get concussive behind it? That's the question. Probe is going to scout this at first, which is pretty good. Pretty good for Nightmare. Even it saved the probe somehow. Vindicta's like, whatever, it's one probe. But anyway, Nightmare can get in position to defend against this. Still has this probe out, scouting for different positions. Alright, crazy stuff. Now we finally get a fight, guy. Well, do we? Nah, it's gonna be a Widow Mine. Nightmare. Oh, he's paying attention. He sees the targeting. Oh, yeah, and he even has the Observer here. This is, like, huge for Nightmare, actually. He can see the army all across. He's just chasing it down. He's right here. He's got a blind spot, but still. Never mind. This isn't an armory build either. We got the +1 armor coming. We don't have concussive shell. Oh, concussive shells did finish behind this, so that's pretty good. Still 3 probes fell somewhere here. Oh, he walked the Widow Mine over. No, I have no idea where the 3 probes fell from, but they did. All right, we're just now going to see a Colossus coming down. Another robotics facility. No extended thermal lance. Nightmare going to take a 4th base. Oh, the Disruptor's going and just catching a Widow Mine into Marauder, but this surround from Vindicta's big. Nice force fields, though, kind of. Not really. He could have segmented some of it off, but there's nothing really meaty there. Oh, he's going to try to clean the Raven up, but this is a lot of army to lose for Nightmare. Losing both Disruptors. That's actually a nice nice little pincer attack from Vindicta coming in from 2 sides. Catching Nightmare off guard. Force fields bought him a little time to save things, but he got a little greedy with the Raven, I feel like. Still, army supply is pretty close. And Nightmare's been upgrading as well, so... it's going to be +1 to 1-1. Actually, Vindicta... yeah, it's going to be at the same time. Alright, we're just getting into extended thermal lance here, and there's going to be a split push from Vindicta. Shield battery trying to go down to the main. The other one's there, but it's... the pylon and battery are going to fall. Does he save the probes? It's the question. Vindicta going to really put pressure on. Nightmare not really doing much against this. There's no tank or anything. Only a Stalker attempting to be warped in. And, yeah, okay, he split some of his army up. Decent blinks from Nightmare, but Nightmare's lost a lot right there. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, Nightmare's losing a bunch. It was a photon cannon going down there. Oh, we got Big Daddy Disruptor. Biggest Dickus. Moving across the map. Baby Marine's went up all over Jason. Nice. I mean, Baby Marine's pretty good. But Jason's pretty good, too. I would almost feel, in some ways, Jason's the more experienced, well, the more experienced player, I'd say. That's interesting, Thorn. All right, so let's see what we got going on here. Dark Shrine coming down behind this for Nightmare. Extended Thermal Lance, trying to button up. He's going to need that in this fight, but there's... Oh, I love this from Migs, getting the tank pushed into position. And we got Ghost with EMPs, Vikings, you name it, he's got it. It's all the tools. Nice split. The split worked against them, actually, with that Nova. Vindicta did eat a decent-sized Nova. It was only 5 units. Oh, unlucky for Nightmare. He didn't catch both Widow Mines. He was almost geometrically perfect, but mistakes were made. All right, now he needs to take care of a lot of this. Oh, the big thing is, well, Nightmare did throw away a Colossi. Still, his army's pretty terrifying. Vindicta is a little out of position. Now here comes more Widow Mines, more Vikings. But Nightmare really should have moved that Colossi back. Nightmare going into a 5th base as well. Where's his production on this? I mean, he's had to build units, I guess, and he's been pumping out upgrades, so kind of makes sense. All right, hopefully Nightmare doesn't stay here on the Widow Mines. We still have one over here even. Oh, no, is the timing going to be bad? I think these Zealots will just escape. Oh, no, those Vikings came out of nowhere, killing another Colossi of Nightmare. Yeah, we got Shadow Stride and double Disruptor production now, though. All right. Oh, the Widow Mine gets an Observer! Oh, look at that giant-ass Observer corpse on the ground. The remnants of a fucking Observer just laying there like... Oh, God. The humanity, that was an MVP Widow Mine just for randomly being there. Nightmare was like on a vengeance for it and even lost the Widow Mine. Woodsicle moment. He has to be raging. Alright, one of the Vikings does fall. A lot of the Zealots getting cleaned up pretty quickly, but that's a lot of balls. We got a ballsy Nightmare here. Going into more Colossi. He's lost them all. He's like, well, I'm going to show all these Disruptors, so he stops building Vikings. Well, he stops building Vikings. That goes in your favor a bit until you get into Liberator production. Alright, Disruptor does whiff. These two are very exposed. Wait. Oh, it's a Zealot. Oh, it's a DT. DT assault onto the planetary. It is going to be a save, though. There's no missile turret still. Nice save from Nightmare there with all those DTs. Shadow Stride finishing before was pretty nice. He is going into +1 armor now. He didn't drop another... he should have dropped another Forge behind this, truthfully. And we're just getting some more gate production. More Prism now coming in again. Still lots of little harass. And that actually cost some money to repair that and that much DPS. Like, that was just quite the expense to Vindicta. To retain most of the DTs. Actually, he retained all the DTs. Not a single Dark Templar was harmed in the assault on that planetary. Still, he's gonna zone in, try to chisel at this. Doesn't want to fight into the planetary per se. Pretty scary Terran army. Anyway, Disruptors are gonna go a little forward, not catching anything. And the Warp Prism assault on the side. Ooh, DTs get 6 workers but fall. That's a little bit annoying, to say the least. For Mr. Miggs, the DT assaults, but Nightmare losing the DTs is expensive. 4, that's not worth 6 workers. Oh, he's still got more DTs going in places. Where was it? Oh, man. Nice purification Novas. Nightmare finally getting to catch some of the EMPs are equally impressive from Vindicta. That said, the Zealot run by coming in huge over here. Getting 18 workers in total of Vindicta. Another, okay, Warp Prism is going to go right into the main now, I think. There's a Widow Mine here. Oh, God, it's going to be right past the Widow Mine, but that's not going to be a kill on the Warp Prism immediately. Still some units coming down for it, anticipating this. All right, that's going to be a... Oh, he's going to loot. Oh, damn. 4 Zealots and a War Prism going down for Nightmare. Nightmare's got some Scouter pylons. He's on 5 base economy. And he's just constantly trying to put little pressure and chaos on the map. That said, the Disruptor's trying to come in, get some huge spicy Novas. Doesn't go for the workers because he really can't. This is a wild one. GG's called. Nightmare takes it. There was just too much worker damage and not enough Terran. Still very well played by both of them. Oh, man, I want to get this stuff sorted out. Stupid toaster computer. All right. All right, guys. Anyway, spawning in the bottom right-hand corner, he is up a point, representing Abydos in the red. Give it up for Nightmare, our Protoss player, and his opponent in the upper left. He's blue, representing the Platinum Heroes. Give it up for Vindicta. Putting on a pretty impressive game number 1. Still, Nightmare ends up taking it. I think Vindicta definitely had some really good stuff there. And it's probably a good call to GG, I guess, but I feel like he could have maybe held in there a bit. Because I think he misread that Nightmare was on 5 bases, Vindicta still had the 4th, and he was like holding on. Had he lost like the 4th or the 3rd, I guess he was starting to lose too many workers.
Or am I so
Duck
sick
Cuddler,
that you just blew your
thank you
mind?
for the 13
Duck
months in a
Cuddler
row.
just subscribed.
13 months of cuddling ducks while watching Dave. My man, thank you very much, dude. Alrighty, so, yeah. You know how it be. Well, we got ourselves a little gateway. And some other things going down here. We shall see. It's a pretty standard game, actually, so far. Nightmare just being more annoying with the probe again. Gets a little harassed on here and there, but nothing too crazy. And beautiful Reaper wall, might I add, in the main base of Nightmare. Alright, that said, it is going to be a Reaper expand, so nothing too cheeky. No reactor. I'm kind of curious to see what build Vindicta does on this map. Vindicta even using the SCV to scout to see if the probe returns, to see what's coming out, if there's, a timing on the Adept. Vindicta kind of, I don't know what he was looking around for, and he was looking for something cheeky, I guess. But that Reaper didn't immediately go across the map, so it probably will find its way right into the Adept. Yeah, for sure. Hopefully he can get some information for his sake, but looks like Nightmare's in a good spot. He's going to see the Twilight in the net, and it's going to be a wall off from Nightmare. A little bit of a stare down here between the Adept and Reaper. That's about it. Okay. Adept's just going to go across the map. We got the Stalker follow-up. Probably going to be a blink opener. This is a little safer except for the gate and the wall. The Twilight and the Natural is kind of interesting, but that happens. It do happen. He just wants to wall off in case of a Hellion build. There is going to be a Hellion. But I don't know if Miggs is going to go for more. Ooh, Adept is going to catch the Hellion. Nice catch from Vindicta. Yeah, that Reaper's going to do Jack Diddley squat. I think Nightmare might play pretty similarly to before. Stalker's jumping on top of this. Oh, the Hellion gets its in. There will be another Stalker eventually, but not soon enough as the Hellion's going to make its way into the main base. More so getting scouting information first, but he probably is going to get some roasty toasty on the probes. Oh, boy, that's a little unlucky. Oh, actually, well, good scouting from Miggs, I guess, and his Nightmare is going to get a third base pretty early. Yeah, Flapjack. I know, I'm thinking the same thing. It's like, yeah, you can do that. I usually just ignore Reaper walls because I'm usually thinking, I want my Zealot here any chance I can get. I'm going to risk it. High risk, high reward. So I'm going to go here so my Zealot can path and get there just a little quicker. Chrono boosted. If Terran's not paying attention or does it, you know, obviously it doesn't go to any benefit otherwise. Yeah, it can give you a wall off for Hellions then. In your main if you push comes to shove. Alright, looks like you're going to have a 1 Widow Mine drop from Vindicta. That's a very bold move from Vindicta, just 1 Widow Mine. And it's a nice scouting from Nightmare. Where is the Warp... Oh, it's just... Or the Warp Prism, the fucking Medevac. It's pretty hilarious. Ah, boy. The singular... It's the unit mine drop. What the fuck? Vindicta managed to get a Marine over here. Yeah, what would be triangle third of Nightmare. Okay, so far Stalker's just going to hang on. And it's just a regular 3-1-1 push. Nothing too crazy. But Vindicta does have a couple tanks out. He's prepared for Blink. Nightmare going into charge. And he's going with a Raven again. Finding some value before. There is a shield battery this time, but an auto turret in the gases could get some kills over here a little easier. It will get kills either way, but quite annoying to deal with the harass. Oh, Probe is going to find the Marine, but nothing else right now. Going to drop a pylon, I'm assuming. Raven is just not going to use its energy right now. And that Marine is going to be roasted toasted. The one mine medevac did get something. Where was the 4 kills? I'm guessing it was from... Yeah, the mine. It was the Widow mine. It was cleaned up by the Stalkers still. 4 kills, not bad. And we'll see what happens from here. Alright, Vindicta going for his combat shields at the time right up here. Just, yeah, again, a classic 3-1-1 timing. Getting his 3rd CC. He's not rushing for a push this game. Nightmare playing it a little different. He's going to put a little pressure on with his Stalkers. Does have the Observer. Oh, he's going to be able to see this drop. Double Widow Mine drop to follow it up. He's going to get the medevac, and yeah, it's going to be a little unlucky. Actually, I would use this in depth. Okay, he's going to stay there looking for the drop. Okay. Beautiful catch from Nightmare. One of the Widow Mines does get out, but you know what? Oh, Vindicta is going to lose it. Damn, that was so sick play from Nightmare. The scouting's impeccable. Going for that really fast 4th, too. He went for a damn fast 3rd into a damn fast 4th. This game is a little different. He's looking pretty good on tack, too, going into a Disruptor. His charge is complete, so he's not just reliant on... He even has Disruptors out. Nightmare's in an incredible spot this game. I think a little better than last one. And Vindicta's just using the tanks defensively. We even got Scouter Zealots everywhere and an Adept. The Observer, another Zealot. We got the Pylon. This is incredible map vision from Nightmare. Vindicta does a pretty good job, too, to be honest. Zealot tries to run away for a second, but is going to be pulled apart. And we do have +2 ground weapons coming in. Yeah, it's +2 ground weapons this time. This is a way better setup this game for Nightmare. He's just now going into Colossi like last game, but his upgrades, his timings are a lot better this one, I feel like. Even though he's played so greedy, he's been macroing like a champ and basically catching the medevacs and stuff, denying any harass with the Raven. That was all really good stuff for our Protoss player. Okay, the observer likely to go down. Is it a missile turret? No, it's a sensor tower. Vindicta does not see that observer just yet, or he doesn't have a scan. I think he doesn't have a. I don't think he notices it. Oh, okay, never mind. He did. He's waiting for that Raven to come out. Raven, good unit. Came back rather. His full energy, by the way. Oh, that said, Zealot's kind of splitting off here. Disruptors is going to land. 2 of them interference matrix though. That's really good for MiGs. Zealot's getting a little bit of pressure over here. Not too many workers just yet, but still, or will they get a few more? It looks like they will before they go down. Still, let's take a look. All right, not the greatest of trades, but still pretty good ones so far. The catches from Nightmare have helped more. Little bits of worker damage is good, but the important thing is he saved his disruptors. That said, there is a pretty decent amount of Vikings here with this. The Raven is almost on energy. Nightmare losing the observers kind of rough too. Still, Vindicta is looking like he's in a rough spot to find any damage here. Or I'm not here. He definitely has the ability to, but he's gonna have to like take out the Colossi. Beautiful, beautiful interference matrix on the disruptor. That was actually a good move from Vindicta. USA. Anyway, got Zelly boys hoping to get in somewhere. We even got one block in this side. There's a scout or missile turret and drop prevention, if you will, for Nightmare on that side of it. And yeah, no 4th CC done just yet for Vindicta. He's just got it started a little later, but he's in Ghost Tech. He's in all the scary stuff, and he did get some big catches. Catching a Colossi there was nice. Still, both players trying to be careful here. All right, I like the splits of the Zealots. Vikings preventing drops. They're a little away, and if there was a big death ball push, but they would ultimately make their way in there. All right, what's going on? This is getting a little turtly here because we're getting toward max out city from both of them. Vindicta's trying to find some area of attack. Zealot's going to scout some of this out. Just a little bit of medevac energy to be used on that Ghost. All right, I love how these Zealots are just chilling here. Okay. Nice little move out to take a 4th from Vindicta. He's going to clean up the Zealot and be in position for this. He's going to want to move his army, though, so he can land his CC. Vindicta. Ah, there we go. And the boys moved. All right, we got Shadow Stride coming again, and looks to be like we're going to have +3 ground weapons for our Protoss player, who is 3-1. Vindicta going into 2-2 just now. It's going to be a big power spike for Protoss. I will say that. For a little while anyway. +3 is going to take a while to go. Oh, accidental A move on the Zealot, unless he's freeing up supply. I think that was perhaps an accident. He zaps himself in the toes on the Colossus and kills one. Vindicta plays pretty standard. I'm surprised he did some little cheeky stuff, but like 1 middle mine drop's not gonna be too risky. So I guess he wanted to just try to get something done. Ultimately, he did a bit, lost the middle mine, but even lost the medevac after. Nightmare's just been so good at scouting everything. Coming in with the invisible men, but guess what? 3 CCs dropping down. What the deuce around the planetary. Nightmare gonna go catch 2 tanks and a sensor tower. And then you know what he's gonna do? He's gonna get out of there. He's gonna try to get out of there. Okay, these DTs are a little exposed. They've taken a damage. They can become Archons if nothing else. But still, little hit squads here and there. That was actually well worth it for Nightmare. What the hell? There was a Marine somewhere in here. Okay, he's now splitting the DTs to the other front. Catching the tanks was pretty big, though. Yeah, exactly, Thorn. We have guaranteed Americans in the Americas. We actually had a lot of opportunities for folks in KSL too. I'm surprised we didn't have more Americans play, but we had a pretty thick bracket there too. As pretty similar in size to today's. I was surprised considering it was during the Masters. KSL ended up being pretty good last week. I was a little shot, but still feeling a little better than I was on Friday, that's for sure. I ended up having a few too after, but I was really tired. Oh my god. These tanks are putting in the work, but now the Vikings behind it. There's not a lot of stalkers. Well, there's enough to really put some pressure on the Vikings and Libs. But the Colossi going down is kind of rough. Zealots trying to find some value, but look at the Sim City from Migs. That's just too good. Vindictus all choked up like they're like, we fine, fam. So the Nightmare's not actually able to find the damage he wants. We got a nuke on the way. What the heck? Oh my goodness. Vindictus styling here. He wants to get some nukes out. He's going into ship weapons. I like that. He has advanced ballistics. He got vehicle weapons for tanks. Alright, we got an interesting proxy from Nightmare. What the deuce? Vindictus scanning there to, like, pretend to push out. This is a game. These are gamers gaming. We got CC. Oh, no, those were 3 racks. I thought he had CCs going from... It was just me having vision problems, as usual. That's pretty hilarious, though. 3 racks surrounded for SimCity for Zealots and DTs, and it worked out just fine. That's actually a really good defense from Vindicta on both sides of his 3rd and 4th. Now he's got his 5th getting secured. Getting another sensor tower and missile turret. Nuclear launch. Let's see if Nightmare notices this. Nightmare? Okay, he does at the last second, and... That's 1 dead photon cannon and pylon. Boom! What proxy? 2 probes fell to something. I don't know what, but it wasn't over there. That's pretty hilarious, though. We got 2 players basically maxed out. 2 gamers gaming. The 1 Colossi in some trouble. We got some snipes on the Viking. Oh, the Vikings are being so greedy on that. They're going to trade out. And the ship weapons level 1 going to finish here. Advanced ballistics being done is nice. Oh my god, we got a nuke going down at the 6th base of Nightmare, but the probes... if this isn't noticed, you can get a good number of probes at least for 100, 100, and it looks like he may just do so. Oh, buddy. Pylon decimated as well. And another nuke coming in. Guess what? We have an observer. And we have 3 zealots. It is going to clean it up, so that was a bit of a waste. Still, 19 workers fell for Protoss from this drop at the tail end of it. So, Nightmare's down to 66 workers, but he has a huge bank. That could just mean more army supply, and he's going into carriers. I don't think that's scanned. Every scan... Literally, the scan caught everything but this trifecta Stargate. So, you know what? Nightmare's in a good spot because he's got 6 bases. If he wants the needs to make more workers, he can. He's losing some more... Sick plays out of Vindicta with the nukes. But literally, that was the most unlucky series of scans I've seen in a minute. Alright, some workers finally going down on Vindicta's side. But we have trifecta carrier production with air weapons coming. Though these are going to be upgraded ship weapons, Liberators, and Vikings. So it's not like our Terran player has nothing to contend with this. The army supply-wise, though, that is a little terrifying if Protoss falls behind on that spot, has the bank. Yeah, they can't mule and you need your workers, but still. Yeah, the catch with disruptors is advanced ballistic liberators. It gets hard to fight the stuff off, but when you get in a carrier disruptor, yeah, it could be okay, but when you have enough Vikings, I think let's take a look at how many liberators rather. I almost feel like that's a better component and you just have to ease up. Ghost Liberator, etc. You need some Vikings to target fire sometimes, but we get a couple. Well, a Marine for the Nova. That's about it. My God, how many Liberators are there going to be? More Vikings in production now. It's only 9. It looked like a lot more just because he's got them sieged everywhere. But oh, does he get? If he catches these, every Lib and Viking he gets at this point after is going to be bigger. I feel like. Because now we got the carrier death ball. The problem is Protoss now down to 53 workers. Because he's losing more to drops. That's going to be a bit of a problem. Still, the Protoss death ball. A moves with disruptors. And it's going to be quite a bit to deal with. It's the combination here. Good EMPs, but there's just not enough to fight the carriers together. head on. The Interceptor's actually taking a beating. These carriers ate a lot of EMPs in the front. Actually, it mixed in between there, they did, but the Disruptors make this hard to just straight out engage. We got Psionic Storm shields coming, and the air weapons +2 for Protoss. Meanwhile, +3 ship weapons for our Terran player on the way, Mr. Miggs. I mean, Vindicta's already kind of set up for air. I'm surprised he even got vehicle weapons, but it does help with the tanks. All right. That said, there's a huge DT, well, warping, flyby attack. You might say it's a shady attack down in the bottom left corner of the screen. DT's eventually trading up. They kill some of the army units as well. And the problem with carriers is, amongst anything, one thing is the Interceptors cost money. So it did drain a lot of Nightmare's bank for this. But let's take a look at the graphs. Vindicta had a pretty good econ lead for a bit because he was not banking up. But Nightmare and Vindicta are now closing in on an army supply, but Vindicta losing that base is rough. He's in long distance mining. And that's where stuff can get interesting here. Oh, yeah, look at this. The Liberators just disintegrate the ground units. Carrier's trying to take care of some of this. Vindicta is playing his ass off, man. He is down in supply, but nonetheless. What's his production looking like? All right, his 8 racks production. Does he have double star? Where's the starports? 3. He has triple starports. DT's going in the main base to clean up all the missile turrets. So he could potentially get some footing up here. That's wild. DTs are going to be forced to morph the Archons, I was assuming. I don't know why he didn't morph the Archons in recall. The Ghost is heading on the low ground. And I almost think he had an opportunity to get the carriers almost. But instead, it's going to be 14 more workers for Nightmare. Vindicta's got so many workers. This is a crazy one. Vindicta putting on a show for us. The last remaining DT and probably the Observer going to go down. Still, so many scans are being forced. It's getting kind of crazy here. Nukes and Ghosts and DTs and Liberators and Vikings and Disruptors. And yeah, we've had a lot of Disruptors go too, though. We're now getting into air armor for our Protoss player, too. But another nuke is going to... Oh my god, this one's going to go down. It might even get a High Templar in the process. Just kidding. But an assimilator and a pylon do fall. Nice save by Nightmare there on the workers.
Would interference matrix work on carriers?
Would interference matrix work on carriers? It does. The Interceptors, if they're still out, will still do their thing and come back. Interference matrix will only get the carrier... Like, so if the carrier's attacking, whatever Interceptors are out, are going to continue to do their thing until they go back to the carrier. But it will interference... Yeah, he could use interference matrix with Ravens on carriers. That is actually a good point. There are a bunch of reasons why you don't normally see that, but in a way I wouldn't hate it. Look at how many Vikings are out, though. Crazy. Another Ghost. Vindicta's being so good with his Ghost harass. Starting to chisel away at the static defense. The pylon's in trouble. Another nuke going down. This is hilarious. How many nukes is he going to drop over here? Eventually, we may actually just see some hull damage. But guess what? The Observer is going to come in. The nuke is dropped, though. And it's... Oh, my God! The Blink Micro. He was so confident he was going to kill the Ghost. And that actually cost him 18 workers. Nightmare now losing even more. He has a huge gas bank. But losing a ton of mining. This is a crazy game. This is a crazy late game PvT. There's been so many. I don't think I can remember when the last time I've casted a game where we've had this many nukes in PvT. Or hell, even in general lately. But lots of nukes going off. And honestly, I don't know, folks. The thing is if this is all Liberator Ghosts, some Marauders, or Vikings... A ground comp might actually help out after all. Still, we don't have any storm available. This is wild. Both players getting huge damage on either side. Let's take a look. It's pretty close. Does this actually take it? The observer's here. The ghost is right in range of this, but I don't think he's paying attention. Oh. You hear how I just stopped? It's like, oh, just kidding. I was all excited for that, and it never hit. Oh my goodness. Army supply pretty close, but still, this is some wild shit. Another nuke going over here. Vindicta's just dropping nukes everywhere. Nice storms though on Ghost, but the Observer's gonna fall. And how Nightmare's been playing, that could be pretty good for Vindicta. Oh my god, this is rough. The Disruptors are gonna be clumped up, trapped by the Liberators. Will they be able to connect? Some will, but these Liberators are getting so much damage with those upgrades after the EMPs. It's ridiculous. Nightmare looks like he is gonna lose his base, and maybe these probes, and he's already down on workers. Vindicta now has this massive mineral bank, too. Nightmare's basically all on gas, but he's gonna go with a carrier run by into the main. Vindicta can't just recall over here. The carriers are gonna start chewing through production. Maybe kill that missile turret. Yeah, he's gonna micro it. And now there's a planetary fortress over here. Nightmare saves the base barely. What the hell? It was the carrier assault, forcing him back. That was actually a big brain play that I wasn't even paying attention to. I go, what's this big red blob in the upper left-hand corner of the map? Damn. Damn.
Who wants to have some fun?
Hey, Angelus, thanks for the raid. Guys, make sure you give Angelus a follow if somebody could shout him out. But yeah, we got another DT hit squad coming in. Unfortunately, there's a scan right there to the DT's hide. He's gonna have to hold still. He wants to try to keep him in here. This base is running for the hills. We do have the Observer. It's gonna be another blink in, and he can jump right on production. Bada bing, bada boom. He's gonna do that before it, oh man, he's gonna get a starport. Still, there's 3 starports. Tech's going down, that's pretty good. Every bits of catches he can get is pretty nice, but still he has to be careful with his blinks. He's gonna save all the DTs for now. Still more Liberators are out. He's just killing structures, not very valuable ones still. I think he got a little sloppy with his DTs this game. He had some good hits with some, and nice saves, but not in the upper left corner. Okay, the carrier hit squad still out on the map. This is getting dicey, and man, what a crazy game. Crazy stuff. This game is nuts. If the nuke just landed up randomly, if the nuke gets picked, yeah, in my eyes, I think that would be a fucking hilarious mechanic, Flapjack. The unfair mechanic. It can land anywhere in the map. Oh, disruptors and storms. Honestly, he should be using those storms on the Vikings. You use the storms on the Vikings, and your carriers can't be dealt with, really. He's going for the fusion core. He's going for an orbital command center, which means every less orbital down is less room for prevention of DTs and mass after, if the economy can get back again. Oh, the disruptors are getting shoot for breakfast, but the bio ball is kind of over relying on these medevacs a little bit more than they can. Wow, it's a DT with the carriers. This game is crazy from both of them. They're both playing it out kind of newts. A macro orbital command center, guys. Is going to go down probably pretty soon, but most of the production dying means Vindicta's in a rough spot. This is a massive army from Nightmare of 141 supply. I think he just pretty much does it here. He's like, yeah, we're just going to leave our stuff over here, but these stalkers are very injured, so Nightmare's going to start losing them. The bio with medevacs. And that's most of the production over here. There's still some. We have the trifecta. Wow, he added another starport before, so Vindicta still has 3 racks and 3 starports left for production, I guess. He's still in it. I mean, but at the end of the day, the income is now massively in favor of Nightmares. Ghost Academy is still alive. And wait, the DT's not doing anything? Okay. That's just a hard flex by Nightmare. Let's be honest, guys. That was Kirkdown. How was your stream, Angelus? Was it good? All right. Well, we'll see what happens here. Invisible men just hiding place. This has definitely been a bananas one, but I don't really see Vindicta taking it. It's possible for Nightmare to throw. It's just this army of carriers. Like, we need some ghosts with it. But at the same time, it's like a Protoss, you know, disruptors and everything else for the limited amount of bio this stuff's going to be able to deal with the Vikings and stuff after. I mean, the Liberators could be okay against it. It's just... Okay, yeah, Liberator's doing pretty good here. But still, I think now it's safe to say our Terran player's a bit on the back foot. We got little Blinkstalker harass. He's picking off Liberators, and that's huge for Nightmare, but still. It's so weird. This game is so weird. It's crazy. It seemed boring. Everyone's like, it's just going to be a boring game. I'm like, nope. We're 30 minutes in, and all hell's breaking loose. We've had, like, Blink DTs and Ghosts with nukes and denied Raven harasses. I don't even remember if the... Shit, it's like we went into 3 things. Well, he falls apart because Nightmare is a pretty good opponent. Still, Mig's a pretty good Terran player, but yeah, he does seem like he has some, you know, it gets tough for both players at this stage of the game too, but he was ahead for a while for sure. I'd say Vindicta was actually. This is where Storms come in good, but he needs to land him. Like I was saying, he was targeting the wrong stuff. He should have went for the Vikings before, because each carrier that falls is huge. Huge gains for Vindicta. This base is going to be cleaned up for Nightmare. Is Vindicta actually going to do it? He's now ahead, 142 supply. Storm's attempted to be landed. Nightmare has this massive bank, but he's not going to be able to get some of the tier 3 units out fast enough. And, oof. I thought Vindicta was surely going to be done. But now I'm not so sure, guys. Zealots are randomly attacking this Neo Steel bunker. Wow, this is wild. What a doozy. These guys are trying everything. Oh, man, more Liberators getting picked off is pretty good for Nightmare, though. That said, the Zealots aren't going to be able to do much over here and don't want to fight into a planetary, but there's no medevac. Oh, no, they're going to attack the planetary. Rip. All right, Nightmare forced to drop a couple Nexuses. I don't know why I'm doing this, but there's workers falling around, and yeah, we're still gaming. That sounds good, Angelus. As long as you had fun, that's the important part. And you won at the end. That's good. You avenged your fallen lost games with W's. Well, Vindicta really had mined out a lot of the map before. I almost feel like he needed that. He wasn't able to take the upper right base that next to his main. Still, Vikings getting traded out. The Disruptors are targeted. Storm lands on a lot of this. There's still a ton of Ghosts. Not too many Vikings left. And now, well, what do we got left? 5 carriers are still on the battlefield. So if all these Vikings get taken care of, most Liberators, almost feeling like carriers will just outright win this. There's almost a Storm available, and EMPs are getting used for days. I'm almost thinking Nightmare may just have a juicy Storm for us. Here come the carriers targeting the Liberators. And Nightmare's trying to bait a juicy Storm is what it is, for sure. All right, Interceptor's now in here, I think, somehow, and that's scrappy sets of trades. I think Nightmare's broken him. Vindicta's still leading supply, but Nightmare regained the econ. So everything Vindicta loses from here is a step closer to a dub. I mean, he could... Still has some orbitals. He could fly and try to take this base. He should have done this earlier, like I said. He wouldn't be in as rough of a spot. I mean, he had the army lead for a minute, but now it's It's getting dicier. We still have 4 carriers left from Nightmare at that. He doesn't have a lot of money either. Neither player is rich. Oh, the Liberator coming in. Well, gets 5 workers still. Doesn't really hurt Nightmare. Nightmare even flexing, dropping the Nexus here, where Vindicta was certainly looking to possibly take care of this. Orbital Command Center falling's not exactly what he'd hoped for. Do we get a Disruptor? No, we don't. He's just gonna go back, defend this, and clean up more workers. Oh my goodness. A lot of this is cleaned out. Good lord. Boom! The Novus goes down. 17 workers fall. Beautiful cancel on the Nexus by Nightmare. But that was a sick purification Nova at the end of it. Vindicta leading an army supply again. We still have the carriers, but yeah, there's not a lot of Vikings. Where are... Okay, the carriers are postured here, just picking off workers, I guess. Nightmare is going to do a Zealot Warp, and then GG is called. And damn, what a hell of a game. Woof. I thought Vindicta... That went back and forth and trades so many times. Okay, you're done. Angus Young. Angel Lee. You guys talking all sorts of stuff here. What do we got up on the bracket now? Game was crazy, guys. What do we got on the bracket now? Oh, it's Nightmare versus Max Packs. PvP. We got Eggs. Oh, Eggs beat Epic in a 2-0. Clem versus Baby Marine still going on or not reported. That would be interesting if Baby Marine beat a tired Clem.
Am I? Or am
Yo,
I so
Heaps.
sane that
LOL.
just
Thank you
blew
for
your
the
mind?
Heaps
Prime sub.
just subscribe.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Damn, I don't even have my sub goals on. My stream crashed before from it. Thank you guys. Appreciate the support. What's the time? 9 o'clock. It is Monday. I was enjoying ladder, and as time goes on, I get more and more tired, but we get some spicier games. So it's kind of... I was totally in ladder mode before, and we kind of had a rough start because my stream was crashing when I had my ESL scene. So I got to remake one. It's no big deal, but... All right, guys, let's see what we got. Max Packs versus Nightmare. I'll be right back. Max Packs versus Nightmare. All right, guys. Ugh. I gotta buzz off the old hair too a bit. I just realized I should probably get a haircut actually for once. I usually just buzz it down, but I'm thinking that may be the way to go. Heaps, thank you. All right. See if the players wait. All right, I guess we're doing Clem. Max Pax and Nightmare just went in the game. All right, so it's gonna be Clem versus Eggs. You need a little food. I actually just ate pasta and literally pasta and sauce. No cheese, no nothing. That's all I had today. Not even meat sauce. But I'll take it. I'm debating ordering some shit because why not? Food, I mean. Apparently, I'm not getting the Protoss sides, guys. Yeah, I mean, I'm just thinking about it, though. I might just actually go to the barber. Okay, it's Eggs versus Clem. Those guys literally went in with no casters. Unless Steadfast did. Yeah, Steadfast must have got him. Yeah. All right, guys, we got Eggs versus Clem. Steady got it. Yeah, that map we just told me. Thank you, Thorn, for that too. Okay, let me go. Boop, 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 boop. All right, we got our game started up here. Yeah. All right, here we are. It is a new start to the upper bracket semifinals. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner. He is the Zerg Goat of the Americas. Give it up for Eggs from Platinum Heroes. And, well, he has to punch his way up against his opponent in the upper left. It is Clem from Team Liquid with the Mlim. With the pause. Liquid Clem. All right, let's see what we got here. We got ourselves a little TVZ. And, yeah, we'll see what happens from here. I'm going to try to get some things in line that I need from Alstor Reno. If I can figure it out here. Parmesan. Parmigiana. As Bubbles would say. Gamba up, noise. This is a good one to place bets on. Clem versus Eggs. If I would actually say who wins is best of 3. Now this one would be can Eggs take a game off Clem is the bigger one. That's what I would have put. And yeah, and Vet is like me though. Angelus, you have hair though. For Vet and I, when I say getting a haircut, I literally mean getting a haircut. Aha. I'm just kidding. Anyway, Eggs looks like he has this set up just how he wants it for something. It looks relatively standard coming from Eggs, but I'm curious to see what he's got. Clem's is open and pretty standard. Clem usually does... He's a man of consistency. A bit of a Chad, but a man of consistency. He's going to scout... There is a hatch finishing up here. And it is just a Reaper expand. Wonder if he's going to go Banshees. He's going to spice it up for NA. Let's see. Alrighty. Yeah. I'm the exact opposite, Vet. I cannot smoke menthol. Smoky smokes. I shouldn't smoke any, but thank God I don't, because I'd be even more feeling it in the lungs than I already am lately. Alright, Ling's gonna chase us out. Gotta creep to him or nothing too crazy. No hits below the belt. Clem did manage to get one of the Zerglings with that Reaper. He is gonna scout the third base, but that's about it. Just keeping the Reaper alive, getting some information. Eggs does have a few Overlords out, and hopefully he's going for a scout, but it looks like Clem may just intercept this. Is this on a patrol path? It is. Yeah, that's gonna get intercepted, that Overlord. But on this map, I think you can save it unless Clem builds a Viking. Oh, actually the Marine ended up going back. Alright, so what's the play from Eggs? I'm curious. He's Mr. Spicy McSpice. So far, it's a macro game. It's a bunch of lings. Okay, you got a few more lings out. But Metabolic Boost is a ways away.
I'm Cosmo Kramer, the Yes Man.
Holy shit, I forgot that's on my poll thing. I gotta change that. Well, the prediction is over. And it scared the shit out of me, to be honest with you. Did you guys hear that? I'm Cosmo Kramer, the Ass Man, or no? Because I made it not have streamer bot set. I redid my computer. But Jesus Christ, I heard it, that's for sure. Okay, it is going to be a Cloak Banshee opener from Clem. Going into an Armory. Is he going into mech? He may be playing Battle Mech if he doesn't outright end it. We don't see any spores coming down. Cloaks coming. Okay, we have 2 spores being made at the 3rd, but... Alright, some Hellions are cleaned up, but still a good amount of workers going down. Well, actually, there was a little Ling run by over here. Some SCVs fell. Pretty good stuff. Alright, now we're getting some spores up. One of the main. Okay, I did cancel those. He's going to remake them. And it is a layer build, I believe. No layer build, actually. I'm wrong. Way wrong. Alright, these are going to be able to become Hellbats, though. That's the problem. The armory's finished. And, well, Eggs is trying to find some value on the other side of the map. But he's going to need Queens to fight all of this, basically, is what it's looking like. There's no detection for the Banshee right here. And, oh, man, this is rough. Eggs trying to jump in on top of this. Delays the 3rd CC. He's not jumping into the workers. He's delaying the other Banshee, at least, but he doesn't really have much to deal with the Hellbats. And, yeah, there's no more transfuses available. The one Queen is going to get roasty-toasty with all the drones. Another Queen waddling her way down. Joe to try to help Brenda and Agnes. And it looks like this mineral line is just going to be completely bodied. Now some of the drones were saved for a minute, but it's literally only Lings that take care of this, and it's Carapace. Alright, Layer's trying to go down, but this is pretty scary stuff. Clem is going to go back to rebuilding his 3rd. And, damn, there's just so much pressure. The Spore actually comes in comically enough. A little clutch right there. But there's not much to defend this. There's another higher energy Banshee. And some more Hellbats waddling their way back. GG. Clem takes it. You like that, Angelus? We heard the Ass Man. Thanks, Marco Yolo. I almost said thanks, Cosmo Kramer. Marco, imagine if I called Marco Yolo Cosmo Kramer. Cosmo Kramer. That would actually be some funny shit. Imagine. All right. Boom. Oh, you made a poll? It's all right. I mean, it's all good. You're gonna get an at the end of that. God damn it! I don't have a minute to waste between this, and I kind of want to order some shit. I kind of wanted to order some shit. Alrighty. Here we go. Anyway, going on to game number 2. I'm trying to like order shit at the same time, but that's... I gotta figure something out to make this smoother. Hang on. Little glitch here. Spawning the bottom left-hand corner of Ancient Cistern in the blue. Give it up for Eggs from Platinum Heroes. And his opponent in the upper right. He's red from Team Liquid. He likes some lems. It's Clem. Clem. Alright, guys. No SCVs across the map. I would love to see Clems pull out like a... Imagine like against poor Eggs. Eggs is like, well, at least I made it to the semifinals. So we actually have Americans in the semifinals. Imagine. Sadly, I was rooting for Mr. Megs too, but I would have loved to see Vindicta and Eggs both make it, but it is not the case. Epic could have had a shot. Looks like Eggs must have bodied him. I'm surprised Geralt got taken out so easily today. I'm wondering what... I want to see those matches. Now that I finally have access to the fucking ESL replay folder, I'm actually curious to see how that is. Alright, nothing much to say here. Reaper expand. Well, pretty standard stuff so far from both of them. Eggs isn't trying to pull anything too cheeky. Just yet. But yeah, that's about it. With that said, you know what? We're going to follow Mr. SCV around while I try to add more things to the cart, because why not? Ba-boom. Alright, Reaper. Oh, never mind. We're going to go to the Reaper. Follow the Reaper. I know it looks a little slow right here, but I have to do this. I know it's the semifinals, but you guys can hang with me. It's Monday. Ugh, see how it's all laggy? It's because I'm alt-tabbed on windowed mode. I wish you could make it smoother, too. Feels bad, man. No, the finals didn't already happen. This is upper bracket semifinals, Flapjack. Upper bracket semifinals. Liquid Clem. Clem is such a nice guy, though. All right. Now, I think I'm going to start setting up show matches, guys, too. I need to do opens. I want to see what the rules are for off racing for OSC points, if you can do that. Because I really think the next Dave Open, though, is going to be an off race tournament. Guys, that's going to be the thing. I'm going to set a separate goal thing. I'm going to figure something out for it. Of course, I'll have some skin in it myself for an off race tournament. I'm actually going to probably announce that. That one's probably going to... It's definitely going to be an A time, but I got OSC mid-season playoffs. Again, either Wednesday or Thursday. I think we decided Thursday now. We originally decided Wednesday, but I got cards with the boss. It's going to be another Cloak Banshee build, but guess what? We got a layer fast this time, and we do have a Roach Warren. Oh, no. More than anything, this is going to be scouted. In addition to all the workers going down. I wouldn't say more than anything. That's very rough. Clem is going to have the Banshee to shut this down. And the Overlord's there. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to work out so well. These Hellions getting 8 workers. I don't think we're going to make it that long. He can build an Overseer. Like, with an Overseer, this would be fine. Oh, he's going in the natural. The SCVs are pulled. Hellions going to actually provide some extra damage support for this, and the Banshee as well. Wait, he's going to go make another Nidus, but he doesn't have much economy. There's 3 hatches, but only 15 workers. Nidus gets shut down, and he already knows what's up. Everything's pulled again. Concussive shells being researched. This is looking over. I love the Eggs tried to pull it out, going full Americas. But the Nidus is shut down again. He's trying desperately to get another one. There's a bunker right here to add insult to injury. This Nidus just ain't happening. The jig is up. GG's called, and Clem is gonna take it. Giddy heckin' up. Okay, I guess we're in the finals now. Clem versus Max Pax. We're going to EU. All right, guys, I gotta figure out what I had all this shit I needed, and I can't remember. Oh. You'd love to help with the off-race tournament? Hell yeah, Bruno. I mean, Magic Turtle wanted to do something spicy, too. Heaps is like, I know, right? Eggs, poor Eggs couldn't do it, you know? This is gonna be, Mechanics Wars. Can't remember what the fuck I actually needed. I can't, bro. Whatever. I can use this stuff. In any case. Probably shouldn't be doing this. Guys, if I have to get up, it's to meet somebody. Oh, it's garbage night, too, and I don't have my fucking... Yeah, Wow, my shit's lagging out on other shit. What the fuck? Alright, we're starting to get the players and stuff. The boys are falling asleep here. We got the grand finals coming on up. I really wish I laddered still. I'm not going to take that back. I stand by it. Nobody's holding a gun up to my head saying I got to cast these. I know, but there isn't... At the time, there was not a a lot of casters earlier on, and then after a while. But I like seeing all my boys. I miss people I wanted to. I wanted to catch Thrall. Thrall and Epic was caught by Steadfast. Because they do me on the team stuff. But, you know. Fuck it, I'm ordering my shit. I might have to get up to meet them for my order. Please tell me I can find my wallet. We're just waiting for it. I forgot something I wanted, actually. Goddamn. Oh. Oh, I say. All right, guys, hang on. Max Packs versus Clem. We're starting up. I'm going to grab a beverage. We are starting up, but I am doing that. Classic Dave. Here we go. In this best of 5 finals. Oops. Spawning in the upper left-hand corner. Nothing we can do better here. In the blue pieces representing Team Liquid. It is Clem. And his opponent in the bottom right, we are on Gressfan. In the red, it is Max Pax with the red probes. The red Protoss probes. We finally got ourselves to the finals, huh? Is it going to be a try-hard-ass ending, or is this going to be a bop? That's the question, because both these guys are tired. Clem, you know, was out and was imagining he was probably hanging out there for a while. Traveling. We'll see what happens. Max Pax be like, yo, dude, I'd be chilling in the gamer room. Alrighty, well, SCV's tackling on the probe, but we'll see what happens here. Up. Damn, Clem is aggressive with this. It was a gate scout for Max, I believe. I was away, so who knows. And it's going to be a Reaper expand from Clem. No Zealot, no Max Packs from Max Packs. Would have been kind of cool to see the Max Packs from Max Packs. It's been a long time, guys. We saw it in one tournament. It was a meme against a against Poriforion. He did that for you can tell he did that for the fans. Oh, jebaited. Max Packs, literally, the timing of that was so clutch for Clem. He literally had to decide to cancel the shade or not, but the moment, like, he had, like, literally not a human enough time to cancel that, I feel like. I actually do think it beat the time to cancel it. Does Max Packs get the kill on the... Yeah, he does delay the CC. At the least, he delayed the bunker, so... That was something. He did get a worker with the first adept. Alright, that said, it's going to be... Well, is it going to be Hellions? And no, just a Hellion. Could be a Widowmine drop from Clem. We'll see. Could be something totally different. Could be a push. Adept's getting split off to the sides. Oh, they're going to take a little bit of shield damage. That's about it. But delay some lost mining time. And I love how Clem is hiding this this Hellion right here. And the micro from Max Packs with the adepts. Not too shabby. Oh, Hellion is going to tip his hat. Oh, he's trying to get the shade. Is going to be unable to do so. Yeah, this is too much DPS for 2 adepts, but the one is almost going to kill the Hellion, but it's going to be able to be repaired. Okay, so it is going to be Hellions followed by a Widowmine. Adept narrowly escapes with just 11 HP. Max Packs is setting up for a little SimCity with this. Going into Blink. He's going into 4-gate Blink. I do believe he's got the 4-gate Blink. Max Packs is a big fan of it. Alright, Adept's going to go back to Shade. 2 Hellions making their way out. We go in Observer or War Prism. Straight to Prism. Max Packs is like, heck on you, Widowmines. We're just going full send. Alright, Clem is going for a Tech Lab, though, this game. So this means a fast tank. That certainly is going to be a tank right there. Clem paying attention is, well... It's just the one meta... Interestingly enough, this almost reminds me of Vindicta. It's the singular Widowmine. And it's going to be enough to annoy Max Packs. He's going to leave 2 Stalkers back, take his gas, and proceed on. The Hellions going to make their way over here. You're going to scout the medevac. Blink's done in 10 seconds. Yeah, it is a siege tank. Is going down. Raven is going to be here too. Is going to be quite annoying for Max Packs. This could mean an interference matrix on the War Prism, though. Max Packs probably doesn't want to get too greedy with this. But at the same time, okay, he is going to push right in. The tank ends up deciding to change positions. Max Packs might want... You do take some risks here, but nice micro from Max Packs with these Stalkers. Oh, the auto turret, though, is pretty clutch. Sick Stalker micro with the War Prism. That was actually pretty based. Stim is not going to be available for a while now, as Tech Lab is going to be going down. There wasn't a lot of time invested in it. Still, it's something. 2 Tech Labs going down. That's actually pretty based. Let's see the trades. All for 1 Stalker. Very impressive from Max Packs. Only losing 3 probes earlier to the 1 Reaper, and now feels way worth it, as he's gotten so much damage done. That said, his Stalkers are taking a beating here. Isn't going to be able to out DPS all of the Terran Super Shield Battery, aka the SCV's repairing, in great numbers. Still, the trades were overall very worth it. Oh no, I don't know about that though. Walking into the tank line when your Stalkers are this injured, the Vikings gonna make this a problem too. But Max Packs has a chance to deny Stim again. That would be pretty annoying. There is another Tech Lab. It could be started again at the other barracks, but there's so many Stalkers. He's gonna target fire the tank. Viking's still gonna be annoying with the Warp Prism. He has to be careful about this. He target fire the Viking, I think. Taking care of the Viking now. Oh no, it's still out. I think. No, he took it out. And, damn. Look at the mining for Max Packs. He's got a 3rd base behind this. His macro is so good. His mechanics are so good. Sure, he lost 15 Stalkers, but the constant denials of Stim. Did he tech up? No, he's not teched up, though. That's the only thing I don't like. He's macroing behind it, but he's got no charge. Even just immediately going into charge would have been huge. Oh, Clem trying to cheekily use that Widowmine is not going to be the case. That is the problem. Max is floating a bit. He at least got a 3rd base and stuff, but he's way delayed. He's not getting charged. He's getting the Forge. I know he likes going into Colossus and stuff, but at this point, if you've sacrificed so much, you might as well go full send on it. Is he going to get that other bunker? He's going to get more SCVs, though. Oh my gosh. He doesn't want to lose too many stalkers, though. It's going to be a long time before Stim's done, obviously. Killing the refineries, that's huge, too. But yeah. Again, Max has to be careful warping again. There is another tank. Max Pax does debate the army. And he's going to be able to escape out of here if once his blink's available. Yes, he is. Oh, Max Pax is just micro-run so well here. Cleaning up another tank. SCVs are forced to be pulled again. Max Pax doesn't have an insane economy, but nonetheless, he's keeping the pressure on. I really wish he got charged earlier. This game would be approaching Oversville even more. But Clem's technically hanging on. Let's take a look at this. Army size. Max Pax not trading as efficiently after. But still, he's out-traded him. He's killed power units left and right. Denying Stim. Stim is not going to be denied now, finally. And the army supply is still in favor of Clem. It's kind of weird. The game's kind of normalizing. He does get a Marauder, but that's about it. Yeah, Max Pax has been a little over. I think he outstayed his welcome a little bit. He even got the Raven before, too. But now Stim is going to be finishing up. We do have +1 finishing a while behind this, and combat shields on the way. Max Pax still has the Warp Prism out. And he wants to keep Clem busy, who is going for his third base. That was even delayed. The third base was delayed. The Observer's going down. Max Pax getting some Zealots in. Charge is a while away from this, but still. He is going to poke and prod, picking off some units with the Stalkers. Taking a fourth base behind. It's pretty smart. He's not quite ahead, but I don't hate it, really. The weird trades going on. Alright, so Max Pax is trying to wait for charge. I wouldn't hate slow Zealot warpings after it gets closer. There's a missile turret there. He's got so many big power units, though. Oh, nice recall. Well, we do have his charge finishing up with this push. We do have some force fields and Big Daddy Immortal right here defending this. That's kind of nice. The Warp Prism is going in. Charge is completed. And Max Pack's gonna go try. Oh my god, he could have got concussive maybe, but I don't think so. The goal is to get more workers. He's forcing Clem all the way back home. A nice Warp Prism micro from Max Pax. That's it. These are Zealots, though. The medevac just getting tickled by a couple sentries. Forcing Max Pax back. This Warp Prism has to be careful here for now. Colossi in the way, but 2 Vikings, and we got Viking Widow Mine in production. Clem is going to be able to land his third. It's not an orbital immediately, but Max Pax is well into a 4-base economy. I don't know about that force field, but still. He has Guardian Shield behind it. That does help, except for the Zealots are unable to come in for the attack behind it. They were kind of clumped up. Widow memes. That force field, that was a little better right there, to say the least. Alright, 2 Immortals going to be helpful here. Clem has a pretty big army. The Immortal's not so great against Marines. He's got to try to kill the... If he killed all the Marauders with them, it'd be good, but there's just too much DPS. Max Pack's starting to... his army's kind of fizzling out here a little. What's he at on gates? He's on 8 gates. Okay, very good stuff. Getting his upgrades as well. Are these Stalkers picking off a Viking? Picking up another Viking? Oh, before he blinks. That was sick. That's actually going to go pretty well in his favor. There's no extended thermal lance. The force field's going to help a ton. Well, Zealot is going to be cleaned up too, but that Widow Mine going down was actually nice for him too. How do these guys play so well? It's crazy. But how does Max Pax play so well? Some of this shit's just insane. It's really late for these kids. And, damn. Max Pax just takes... No. Clem GG's. Max Pax takes it. He sees the 5th base going down. Max Pax putting on the pressure. That's insane that he can do what he could do. I'm like, yeah, Clem felt like he was reaching a little bit, but it's nuts. And, oof. All right. Here we go, guys. And my order is on its way. All right, it's a best of 5 this time on game number 2. We are going into Dragon Scales in the blue. Representing Psystorm Gaming, give it up for Maximus Paximus, our Protoss player. And his opponent in the bottom right, he's red, representing Team Liquid. Give it up for Clem. The Clemster, not to be referred to as the Clamster. He's not climbing up here. He put on a pretty good game. Max Pax was just so aggressive the last game. Almost too aggressive in some spots, but the trades were just getting wild there. He got all the high-tech units. Eventually, he just started like, you know what? We're just going to keep throwing stalkers at him, even though they're getting very badly injured. It almost was stabilizing into a normal game, but the bio upgrades were just so delayed. I don't know. Clem was like, heck this noise. I'm probably out. I think there are many that would probably push him from there, but he realized... I don't know if he knew that was a 5th base going down. If he knew that was a 5th base going down, he's probably like, yeah, I'm fucked. For sure, Corporal Fudge. For sure. That was a crazy game indeed. I will say the crazy Nightmare and Vindicta was pretty wild. McMaster, how you doing? Why would my name be Chris? What is Chris? What? My name is Dave McMaster. Says it right on the stream, bud. Says it right on the stream. All right, let me see here. Where's he? All right, let's see here. I got a message from Shopper. All right, Adept's going to be chasing this Reaper off. He's going to just shade across. He bought some time. It's still enough time for the Reaper to get a few kills, and Max Pax is not paying attention. He walls it off with a Twilight Council. Losing a worker's not too bad. Is he going to lose another? That's the question. Sorry, guys. Excuse me. Max Pax going Twilight again. He's not going that Stargate crap. He says, Well, guess what? You know what we say to? The fact that he was unable to deny the CC there. Oh, Chuck. You meant Chuck, Corporal Fudge. Only online goated Protoss. Yes, true, Flapjack. Max Pax is the man, though. We love our boy Max Pax. It's a damn shame he doesn't play in online tournaments. It's like no cap. Protoss everywhere would be mauled and we didn't have our boy Max Pax taking us in somewhere. You know what? Atlanta's for Protoss wins, guys. That's my thought. Atlanta is for Protoss wins. NA. Let's see if our boy Estrella can do well this year in Atlanta. All right, it's gonna be another 4-gate blink. Clem is going for a 1-1-1 again. Max Pax is just doing more of what he does. Let's see the trades there. That was a little spicy. Nah, I don't know how worth it that was because there's only one Hellion going down. Oh, nice micro from Max Pax though. Oh, does clean up the Hellion. Only loses one probe. Almost loses another even to the grenade. Does not. So still very well done by Max Pax in defense there. The single Widow Mine drop again. Clem's doing the same build. Is he going to do anything to diversify it? He knows the SimCity position for... this map is actually going to be in his favor a little bit. So if you guys notice something, if he was spawned on the other side, the tech labs would be facing in a different direction. So the other map, Max Pack Stalkers were able to access those tech labs quite easily against the tanks. This one, not so much. Oh, the token Widow Mine. It's gonna get a Stalker. Oh no, Max. Oh wait, look. Clem is so good with the Widow Mine micro though. Oh no, he aggressively blinks forward. Oh. Wait, this is crazy. What did I just witness here? Well, what we witnessed was a Widow Mine dying, Max Packs losing nothing, and then the medevac looking like it might. No, that's gonna have another afterburner. It's almost gonna. Oh wait, never mind. Just kidding. Max Packs is here with the Warp Prism and the other stuff. While Stem started, the tank's in a beautiful position. Max Packs could. I guess you could risk taking a few hits and jumping on it. Obviously, Max Packs is gonna go that way. It's a Banshee, not a Cloak Banshee. But still going to be annoying. Max Pax has his third base started a little earlier this time with it. There's two tanks this time. Max Pax has to get the hell out of here. Hate to say it, but I think Clem's going to be in a good spot this game. Clem do be in a good spot. Max Pax has got his forge this game. He knows he has to back off. He's taking a lot of hull damage. And is going to be patient, I guess. But he's like, damn. Clem too good. Alright, so now it's not just 3-rack stuff. This game could be a little different. Alright, Clem doesn't Clem. Max Pax doesn't have a lot of units out on the map. He's got some Stalkers back home defending. This one's actually taking a bit of a beating too, but I don't know, fam. Alright, 4 Stalkers gonna try to go behind this. Yeah, I don't hate this. Stim's not quite done. He might get some good work done here with some good micro. It's only if we cut. Well, there's more in the bunkers. Whoa, that was playing with fire. Max Pax microing like a god with that Warp Prism and the Stalkers. Saving some of it. Clem's just getting ready for a push. He's going to take his 3rd CC. Observer gets taken down. Clem means business. He means business. He is not messing around here. +1 on the way. Charge coming up. Max Pax going into a Templar Archives behind it and has more gates finishing up. With a decent supply cap, but it's mostly all in... Oh, sorry. All in Stalkers at this point with 1 sentry. Okay, Afterburner's going to be used up. The Warp Prism's going to go back on the other side of the map. And we'll see what happens. Well, he has charged coming up, but he doesn't have a lot of supply. He's got 5 pylons coming down. Max Pax is going to be a little supply blocked. He's going to have to make some choice decisions. Storm's on the way. And it's not a tank. Okay, it is a tank push. Oh, damn. Max Pax couldn't jump in on top of it. He's just going to send a few zealots in to cause some chaos. There is a Widow Mine here. He's going to... Uh-oh, they're targeting the Widow Mine. Battery is a little forward-facing. We do have an Archon, but the battery's going to go down. The Widow Mine actually taking out the Archon behind us. It's not going to be the greatest for Maximus. GG's called. Clem's going to take it. There you have it, folks. It is 1-1. Whew. Going on to game number 3. All right, here we are, guys. Anyway, it is game 3 on Royal Blood in the upper right. with the blue Protoss pieces. Give it up for Max Packs. And his opponent in the bottom left. Give it up for his red Terran opponent. It is Clem from Psystorm Gaming and Team Liquid. And we'll see what this one brings us on Royal Blood. Is this going to be more like Blink versus whatever? Is it going to be something different? We got a series for sure. Oh, we always have a series with these guys. You kidding me? Max Pax is what queened the house over Clem, and Clem has done the same equally. Usually, I think these two guys give us a series, you know? That said, I wish I went to Smoky Mart before. I gotta keep an eye out my delivery. So if I randomly disappear, hopefully it's between mid-game. That would be the ideal time. It would be for my orders. Bear with me, I have to check on this. Oh, hang on. Alright, Max Pack's going for a second gas. It's going to be a Reaper expand again. And, yeah. Bada bing, bada boom. How you doing, Hub? Alright, let's see what we got here. A little depth warp gate probe going to get wrecked by this Reaper, but it's really just buying time for Max Pack's second. No, actually, yeah, second adept to come through either way. On Max Packs, he's just going to go across the map with his first. He is. Wow, this time Clem's actually chasing him down. That's actually good for Max Packs. Oh, Clem trickster right there, though. Yeah, while Clem is going back, because this is a Stargate opener, this could be the ultimate metagame for Max Packs. Max Packs is not going to find the value he had before with this, but he's brought the Reaper all the way back. And that's going to buy him time for the Stargate opener. That said, it's going to be a Hellion. This could be a good time for Phoenix Colossus, which is probably what Max Packs is going to do, but let's be real here, guys. I've not started it yet myself, Pup. I have not yet started on my end. I'm glad Flappy's playing it. I'm going to get in that shiznit. Street Fighter 6 says, look, I need to get a good controller for it, though. So, I'm debating my style of controller action. Anyway, Reaper is going to be chased down. Clem should be able to evade it. Oh, no. It's a little bit of debating here. There's going to be a Phoenix opener for Max Packs. Alright, is this going to be... Yeah, it's going to be the same one Widow Mine drop from Clem. So one Widow Mine against a couple Phoenixes is Jack Diddley squat from IMO, but that said, we do have the Adepts out of position. Phoenixes are going to be scouted. He's going to be forced to use one of them. Oh, and he's going to be forced to use another. Alright, Max Packs is just now going back into Phoenix production. And we'll see what happens. Guys, again, bear with me, I have an order coming. 10:05 estimate. Okay, I got some time, hopefully. As long as I get in the next series, I'm fine. Nice up. I wanted a ladder today, but it didn't look like there were a lot of casters earlier, and I stayed on for the whole thing. Is all good. Noisy, noisy. We got some dubs. That's the important thing right now. I was getting a little maldy mostly about how he started, but we were starting to get a couple dubs. Alright, Phoenixes gonna make their way in. That's a good number of Phoenixes. There's a little bio, but still stems a ways away. It's a lot of Marines, though. Clem did react to the build. But there is the robotics bay on the way. Big Daddy Immortals here, but it don't matter. I think Max Pax is in an actually fine position. He just needs to get, well, might want to shield battery his Nat, too. I do like the double-powered robotics facility in this case. Alright, Max Pax is doing a good job keeping... Oh, he's doing a great job, actually. He disengages from the Cyclone Graviton pole, but, Graviton beam pole, but, he got a bunch of workers, picks off the medevac, almost killed the Cyclone. And he's keeping this Phoenix production up. He's going at a pretty high Phoenix count. Not too shabby from Maximus Paximus. I kind of like this, guys. Definitely a fan of how he's doing it. He's kept Clem back home. He denied him vision before, but Clem's still a good enough player that he kind of read the... read between the lines there. And, yeah, killing a medevac was a nice little pick besides it. Realistically, not too bad. Alright, the sacrificial probe is out. We do have a Colossus. There is no... What I don't like about this from Clem, for this build, possibly from the harassing stuff too, he doesn't have a Raven. He could go for a big... Well, he can't even really go for a drop. He doesn't have his medevacs together yet. There's only one with this. So Clem's kind of at an awkward angle. He could probably split some stuff off, go for a push. When you're against Colossi, probably not the greatest idea. Max Pax is even getting upgrades and charge behind this. He's going to want to try to keep these Phoenixes together, however. And not lose them, not throw them away. Between the Widow Mines and the Marauders. Oh, Clem's hoping to get some SimCity over here. Max Pax is like, not on my watch. You are, you ain't gonna find jack shit over here, bud. My shit's all up by the SimCity land. The Big Mac, you're not wrong, bud. You know? We love our boy Max Pax, though. It is upsetting his fans and stuff. I always say, like, listen, Max Pax has always done good by me. Oh, wow. Max Pax almost threw... he almost threw that army so hard into the Widow Mine. He does scout on this side. I love how his army split up against this. Clem going for another push. It's a couple Widow Mines. Photon Cannon even going to help here. Charge is not quite done. Max Pax needs to buy time. And he doesn't want to throw this into a Widow Mine, hopefully. But he is going to go toward his fourth base. Clem just starting to secure his... It's not an orbital just yet. He's going to make it in a moment. There is Ghosts. There's Widow Mines. There's Vikings. And there's mostly Phoenixes. This is a tough thing, like, where Stalkers have their value as opposed to Phoenixes in these cases. But the Phoenix is going to body the Vikings. Guardian She-Wolf coming in a little clutch here. And we'll see what happens. Colossi and Archons with one Big Daddy Immortal putting a lot of pressure on it. Oh, Widow Mine does some good damage. The Archons, he doesn't want to lose those. The Archons helping to clean up some of it as well. What the hell? Sorry, guys, I had to check on something here. Well, Max Pax looking to be the aggressor, going for a drop. His War Prism took a beating somewhere in this where I missed it. And, he does need to get some damage on the Terran economy as well. As, Clem has been trying to do so. But it looks like he's in a pretty good spot. His army supply is massive. GG is called, and Clem going down to Max Pax in game number 3. Oh, my order is almost here. Guys, give me just a moment. I need to meet this guy. The lobby will just be on. Guys, I will be back. All right, the players are ready. The guy's almost here. Let me see if I can get an observer on for you guys, and then I will be back to the future. Back from the future. Because of the 2-minute delay. All right, here we go, guys. I'm going to put it on somebody. We will be back. Just because I had to meet this guy. The timing is okay, I hope. All right, and it is 2-1 right now. Let me just take a look. We are going to follow an observer. You guys could just pretend I was muted, you know? Look at this. I was muted, but I was not here. Thank you, Steadfast, for the observing while I was gone. Oof. I could have used a few more, to be honest. I do an ale. Alright. Looks like it's Phoenix Colossus again. Clem going with 3 Reapers, though. Max Pack's only with 1 Adept over here. The Phoenix is going for scouting. Well, let's see what happened otherwise. Reaper's kind of positioning along here. There's a couple Stalkers, a couple Shield Batteries, and Immortal. Ooh, Max Pack's losing the probe, going to take a 3rd base. Well... Okay, Max Pax is going to go take Triangle 3rd Reaper. He's going to be able to scout this. And potentially get some value. We'll see. Pew, pew, pew. It's dead. Alright, we got another Robo Bay finishing up here. And nice little delay from Clem on Max Pax's and change on his positioning. He's forced a spot perhaps Max Pax wouldn't want to have, honestly, I don't really hate this for the Triangle 3rd in some respects. Clem clearly set up for a push. He's going for a stim timing. With 2 Cyclones, a tank, more tank reinforcements, Vikings, even has a medevac. Thing is, usually you want Widow Mines. It's the Cyclones that'll be the help for Clem, but it's not a lot of medevacs right here, but this because the Phoenixes, rather. Max Pax is trying desperately to get some value, but he has to be careful. The Cyclones are going to do pretty good on the lock-on. What up, Symptoms? Oh my god. Phoenix is just getting bodied over in this house. Alright, I like that Max Pax is adding more. He's adding more shield batteries on. He needs them. Still, some of this he has to be extra careful. The combined Terran force is going to be strong here. He needs his Colossi, considering he's, you know, relying on the Colossi build for the Marines. Still, oh, there's so enough Phoenixes to break the siege a bit. There are a couple Marauders with this, but the Immortal is going to help with that a little. Max Pack still has to retreat. I think he is not taking that fight as well as he could have, but still, the Eden with the Phoenixes, he lost most. He's taken out most of the Vikings. And Clem's like, well, you know what? We don't need him anymore anyway. We're going into medevacs. Sounds good, Fisherman. Oh, hell yeah. I didn't eat much of shit today. Alright, let's see. Well, the Vikings were targeting the Phoenixes, so that kind of worked out for Max Pax, but ultimately he lost one of his Colossi. Another one is going to finish up. But he's looking like he's in a rough spot. Clem is building his 3rd on location, which is going to help him secure his economy. But Clem can continuously push, I feel like, if he just regroups a little. He's going to back off for now, though, which is smart. Or he can go do some harass, honestly, against this. Twilight Council just finishing up for Max Pax, which is additional. With his additional 2 gas, I was going to put him into different stuff. Yeah, it is a 2-minute delay. Mr. Shopper ended up taking the wrong entrance in my house to drop stuff off. He offered to bring stuff over. I'm like, yeah, I'll go get it. It took me longer. A little annoying. Alright, Max Pack's going for a Templar Archives with this. I don't hate it really, because it's a 1-1. Do we see a Ghost Academy come down with this? Northern Clem probably at some point, but Max Pack's going to micro this Observer out. Trying to keep it alive for a bit. Let's see if Clem notices it. Max trying to take the 12 o'clock position base. Will be scouted, though, and the Marine's going to probably go ham here. Max Pax isn't reacting. He's going to lose a couple probes for free, but more importantly, he's trying not to go overreact. He's trying not to overreact. There's definitely a push incoming. He knows it. Some tanks with this army, too. He's going to be scary. There's the Ghost Academy going down. Is a little scary. A little scary. Alright, the Ghosts aren't with this army right now, though. Archons could help out, but MaxPax is probably going to want to cancel his base. Is going to do so. There's even a Marine to deny the other one. MaxPax is going to desperately try to get some counterattack damage with some Zealots. There's a little group of army rallying up here. MaxPax does get in with one Zealot. He's going to fully surround. He's trying to fully surround this bunker, but meanwhile, the fight ensues on the other side. A couple Phoenixes coming in, getting a lift on both of the siege tanks, helping the fight a little. Problem is the Vikings going to get some good damage on the Colossi, but ultimately they have to be careful of the Archon. Still, oh, another Colossi going down is not what MaxPax needs. He barely saves the Colossus with just a few HP. Very well done by MaxPax right there at the last second of that engagement, but he's on his back foot this game, not gonna lie. Oh man, the Colossi dies in an instant. MaxPax is such few units. He's gonna come in with a Charge-a-Lot flank on the side. The Vikings were landed, but now they're gonna be raised again. We do have a Widow Mine here. MaxPax sees it and tries microing the bits of Zealots from each side. He's not gonna be able to do so. All right, there's nothing in the bunker. 4 CC going down is kind of scary for MaxPax because he's just now getting this one to finish, and Clem's already on his side of the map. MaxPax just with a couple of Archons getting Disruptors out. He's not in position. This could be very brutal. There's 3 Ghosts even. And that said, they have a lot of energy. Oh, Clem! Missed micro on a little bit, losing a lot, but I think he's going to be able to take down this base. MaxPax sees that he has a 3rd base of his own, getting some counter assault on workers, but MaxPax is going to start losing a lot of this stuff. The Vikings are landed. Disruptor's barely safe for the moment, but MaxPax is stringing along with a little bit of army, nothing else. He is getting some big damage done on the other side of the map, but is that big damage enough as he loses his 4th base? Oh, Clem not paying attention, loses some big units to the Purification Nova. MaxPax finally loses his War Prism. His 2nd War Prism, I should say, because I was gone. And damn, what a crazy game. I think we're going to game 5, folks. I hate to call it like this, but we have a 4-base Terran. MaxPax still up on workers, but you kill the base. The trades are crazy. This game's scrappy. Does Clem have an armory? He does. Yeah, of course he does. He was going Widow Mines in there too after. But he just hasn't started his other upgrades. Does he have a 2nd eBay? He does indeed. He's ready to start his upgrades, but he is just on 1-1. Hasn't started his 2-2 just yet. MaxPax is going to continue on with upgrades. Not going double. Oh! The Nova helps kill the Archon, but it would have died anyway, so getting a few Ghosts was kind of nice. Still, oh, Clem's finally starting to get that micro out this late night game series. Extremely late for these two. Got some sick EMPs landed, some not finding as much value as they could, but nonetheless, MaxPax putting a little pressure on a planetary fortress. So there's even more Terran army back here. Clem just massing it up. MaxPax really needs a base. He's trying to get it. He just secured it. And he knows he's on equal bases with the Terran player. Clem losing workers behind it left and right here too from little run-bys, but MaxPax needs something. He's trying to get these Zealot run-bys in, but he needs his army. MaxPax forced to use Novas on these Widow Mines because he knows how easy they're going to be. The probe is pretty smart. MaxPax out of position. He's not... He kind of knew where the army was. I don't know why he didn't maneuver earlier. Alright, Snipe's good unit, but still. We have cancellations. Oh, this is it. Nova, find value. That one's pretty big. Not going to lie. Widow Mines landed. Do connect on some of the Zealots, but MaxPax gets a good hit here. He does have Blink, too. It's not a lot of Stalkers. He doesn't have a lot of much because he's taken some severe beatings on a lot of this. Alright. Alright, MaxPax sending a couple one kind of blind Nova. Oh, he targets the Widow Mine and, well, falling a little short here. Oh, loses that Nova right there. That's unfortunate. The problem is there's a decent amount of energy on these EMPs. Oh, MaxPax scouts the Ghost coming in and retreats. He does not want to eat. Oh, no. He's not paying attention. Yeah, he's gonna eat some EMPs on these Archons. That's what I'm getting at, folks. Yeah, these fights are a little crazy, Corporal Fudge. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, one Widow Mine going in to be a nuisance. With just 9 HP left. Max Pack's dropping the photo. He sees it. He's like, well, I can multitask, but we don't have much left, and we have big, scary Terran army. Still, Max Pax is keeping his supply up. He needs to take this base. Zealot's warping in, trying to pick off reinforcements. Sadly, a lot of the reinforcements are ghosts and mines. No, he's gonna... Don't go to the planetary. Is he gonna go into the Nat? If he goes into the Nat, I wouldn't hate it. Nova gonna fall short. Okay, he's gonna go surround... Yeah, there he goes. Picking up reinforcements is pretty big. Forces the EMP, which is gonna help Clem ultimately, but he's gonna pick off some of these workers. Oh my god, this is all EMPs and snipes for days. Max Pax has to be careful. He's so down in supply. I kind of could see him gaining some momentum, but he's got so much to do. There's a 5th CC coming down. Well, a little bit of miss micro on the Stalker, but there's just too much Clem. Like, this is just one little push versus everything. All right, we got some snipes. The Disruptor's trying to sneakily come behind this. Liberator coming, though, as well, is kind of annoying. Oh, that almost was money shot. Got just a couple of ghosts. Max Pax is hanging on for dear life, but I think this is looking ogre. Clem is in a fantastic macro position this game. And, bleep, 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 bleep. That's all, folks. I'm calling it. I don't really see how Max Pax can come back. Maybe he sees something that none of us can, but what do I see is the supply do not lie. Especially when you're relying on desperation Archons against Ghosts. And it's that low with one Colossus. GG. And we are going into Game 5. Clem takes it. Clem does take it. Wow. What the frick am I doing with my machine? Everything was going pretty good, and then we get a little... turned down a bit on the... So we have a Game 5 coming up. And it's on altitude. I was about to say, please don't be on goddamn altitude. For all of our sakes. The players' sakes. Well, they didn't choose to veto it. So we're on goddamn altitude, guys. Well... Ladies and gentlemen, this is it regardless. One of them will be going home with $200. More EPT points. The other one, which I don't know if they really matter for Max Packs. He's got EPT points for days, but doesn't go in. The other is going to walk away with $100. Our semifinalist, Eggs and Nightmare, going with $50 a piece and then some EPT points as well. See what happens going onward. All right, here it is, Game 5. It's match point. Bottom left corner of altitude, the snowy map, the big map. Give it up for Maximus Paximus of Psystorm Gaming. And his opponent in the upper right, representing Team Liquid in the red. Give it up for Clem. This is like an EPT EU, but they're really tired. A little different than normal. And when you see these guys together. We are playing on the European servers, however. That said, we'll see what we can get. Yeah, we'll see what we Yeah, it's probably going to be pretty standard and predictable. But I want to see something spicy. Maybe Max will spice it up for us. I don't think our boy Clem's going to tonight. As great as he is, we're already not seeing any stuff go across the map. Alrighty. Well, we'll see what happens. Clem, it's more of the same song and dance with the probe. MaxPax doesn't even want to go up to get a full read because he just knows what's up. Wait, oh, mistakes were made. Well, I guess MaxPax now officially has made that probe worth it. That was a cancel. Oof. Feels bad. I think that was a barracks being made or some shit. It looked like it was a command center, but something happened there. Clem getting tired here after his trip to whatever the fuck. Sweden, Switzerland, you know. Jean Capong in a bong. You know, whatever the place is called. Starts with a J, doesn't sound like a J, and it's European. That's all I know right now, because I'm kind of tired too. Anyway, Stalker is going out to intercept this Reaper pretty soon, but the Reaper might get some good value. Doesn't even get the injured probe that made it home, unfortunately for him. The Adept is making its way across the map in the long march across altitude. How you doing, Astronator? MaxPax human or AI? MaxPax is human. I will say, as much as we all make the jokes usually, or the chat memes are, I always do say, I may go for the memes. He plays like a machine sometimes. So goddamn good, but he do be human. 100% confirmed human being. I actually was on MaxPax's team for a little more than a year, I think. Yeah. But it is what it is. Alright, another 1-1-1. This time it's not going to be the same one Widow Mine drop build. It wasn't last game, I was away. But going to be a double Widow Mine drop from Liquid Clam. MaxPax going for... Well, is it just 2-gate blink? Yeah, it's just 2-gate blink this game, because it's a bigger map. This map's a little different for 4-gate blink. So I kind of don't hate it. Yeah, we already got the Raven on the way. Clem is setting up for stuff, but I don't think MaxPax is going to be hyper aggressive earlier on. He's just setting up defensively, putting a little pressure, getting some scouting information, that sort of stuff. He's getting his observer, which is a big tell. We're in for a macro game, probably. At least on MaxPax's side. Clem might get a little cheeky and aggressive here. Oh, he debates the Stalkers all around here. But I think this Reaper may go down. Oh, Clem. The trickster with the micro. Oh, it's going down. Gets a couple hits. Gets a little bit of read. So Clem, let's take a look at his vision. Yeah, he's out of the third. He sees this is a very economic build from MaxPax. Not super aggressive earlier on. I'm sure he's going to try to hit a timing attack. He's got his Forge. He got blank, but he didn't get going to charge. He wants to get that Robo Bay. Okay, no, he is going into charge. Good, good. He's getting all the tools he needs to prepare for stuff. There is the Raven. MaxPax is so smart about his observers. Is he going to force an auto turret? Yeah, oh, look at that. Clem right on top of it. These two know each other too well. They played each other a few times, you might say. A few times indeed, because that's just knowing your opponent very well. Knowing the game very well, sure, but just how some of the stuff they both did. That was kind of cute. It did use some Raven energy, though, but losing Observer is kind of rough. And MaxPax has to be careful up here, but keeping some units up front's not bad. As long, what does he have back home to defend? Absolutely nothing. He's got scouter pylons and everything. Where'd that Widow Mine drop go? Oh yeah, Max Pax doesn't have shit. Back home. He's getting charge lots together. He's gonna warp prism out. He is Jack Diddley for the moment back out there. Taking a Zelnaga. Medivacs is chilling. Email. Yeah, it's a push. Max Pax is gonna pick off a few units. Stim is not quite done. He wants to take advantage of this while he can, but he doesn't want to get too greedy. He's taking a lot of beating on one of the stalkers. The shields are mostly all that's out from there. And yeah, you don't want to be too greedy against marauders and tanks. Oh my goodness. That said, Medivac's just patiently waiting. There it is. It's going in for the kill, guys. Max Pax has nothing here. He's going to defend the front. And these two Widow Mines could get God's work done if Max Pax is not paying attention for a second. Is he? Max Pax is not. He's preparing for the fight. Okay, he loses 2 workers, but does this one do some good damage? We will see. It probably, because it's inevitable, sadly. Some zealots warping in. Max Pax is more worried about keeping this base alive. The anti-armor missiles, massive battery overcharge coming in clutch. The force field's awkwardly coming in. Oh, I love the zealot flank on the side, though. Max Pax has ran out of energy on the battery overcharge. He has to be careful for the units in the back. But he's done a lot of damage otherwise. 6 workers fell behind this all. Still, Max Pax. Oh my gosh. He cleans up one of the Widow Mines, but he's going to lose most of his army after all. Oh god. Still, Widow Mines are out for days. Does he have any observers left? He does. They're not back home. Okay, this drop is going to be scouted by the probe. Clem is going to kill that, but... Alright, Max Pax knows what's up with that, but, well, this is just one empty medevac, so it's just a couple of medevacs coming in. I think this is a debate. Well, actually, the medevacs went ahead of the army. It's a debate or a tell. Let's see how Max Pax reads this. He's trying to take a 4th behind it. In production, he does have another Colossi. He has one... Did he have one out? No, he doesn't. Nope. It was forced into Immortals to get units out of any kind. Lots of Widow Mines out. The concussive shells is coming in clutch for Clem. Oof. It's looking rough for Maximus Paximus. Does have battery overcharge available. May need to use it to keep these units alive. Unfortunately, it's not when the Colossus is at... Well, I don't really know what to make of it all. It do be a little scrappy, folks. Oh no, oh no, oh no. One of the Widow Mines is going to get the sentry. Oh, but the drop just goes in the main, forcing a recall. Clem is all over the place. It's only a few units. What? The deuce? It's like playing Russian roulette against those medevacs. Which ones are empty? Which ones are not? Oh no. Max Pax not micro on the Colossi back. Barely saves it with just 8 HP, but it's going to go down if he engages. Yeah, one Marauder takes it down in an instant. It's an expensive unit to lose. Max Pax is putting pressure on the other side of the map. Does he light it on fire? He does not. Almost gets the orbital in flames. Still, he's getting more pressure, but the War Prism goes down. Widow Mines are activated. Oh, that's a damn shame for Max Pax, but he's actually chiseled down on the army supply at least. He's up a ton of workers. He's retained this base. I'd like to see him fix his saturation, maybe take gases down here instead, because that base is freshly done. Economically, Max Pax is doing significantly better now. Just little mule spikes before. And, yeah, let's take a look at the upgrades, too. Max Pax not able to get into his +2. I'd like to see him try to, but he's just, you know, he's on 3 gas. He's been focused on a really mineral-heavy build. But it really seems like he could have used some extra gas to maybe get another robo out earlier. Get these upgrades. Realistically, he's just been pumping and losing units, so he wouldn't really be able to afford it any way you look at it. All right, nice force field. Widow Mine does activate before it dies, unfortunately for Max Pax. And he's going to try to take this out. Big Daddy Immortal over here with 9 kills. Oh, Max Pax, be careful with these stalkers. Yeah, he doesn't want to lose the stalkers still. They're going to eat a lot from these concussive shell marauders. And there is a Widow... 2 Widow Mines coming in, getting 6 workers on Max Pax. That's really rough. Alright, Max has no static defense over here. I would not hate some shield batteries. Alright, he's going to be careful not to lose these zealots, but the marauders are going to come in with a couple marines. in some of this. The medevacs have not been able to really answer with their energy. And here comes Clem again for round 3 fight. I think Clem is in a pretty good spot here. He's got a lot of worker damage done with Widow Mines. Max Pack's forced to fight, but there's Widow Mines even here. 9 workers fallen. Yeah, Clem's fighting on all sides. Max Pack is hoping to clean up some of these medevacs. And he's desperately chasing down what he can try to kill. Getting some of it. Zealot's actually picking off a few Vikings is nice, but he's lost 15 workers. You don't want, I know these Marauders are almost dead, but they do so well against Colossi that it's ridiculous. Anyway, Clem is down in total supply, but Max Pax is kind of in a rough spot himself. Pretty close on workers. Colossi has nothing to defend it, so he's going to try to get some uses before it falls. That being said, there's Ghost out of 4CC on the way for Clem. And Max Pax is now looking like he's in a scary bit of trouble. Losing observers even. Oh my god. Oh, picks up a couple Vikings. There is another Colossi coming. But still, we are in Ghost timings. Alright, actually, Max Pax has potential to kill the 3rd CC, but realistically, he needs to just be able to defeat the army and the fights. Ooh, Colossi eats a Widow Mine drop. Again, no static down here. That's kind of rough for Max. But he has to get something done. Oh, Widow Mines are going on here. Pounce on the CC! Pounce on the CC! Oh, I wish he pounced on the CC. Max Pax is forcing Clem back for a minute. Buying him an inch. His notice disruptors, again. Alright, he's taking his gases down here like I'd hoped to earlier. Alright, using the friendly fire splash damage from the Colossus to kill the Widow Mines is not bad. I hope, if Clem forgets about that for Max Pax's sake, I hope he realizes what's up there. Oof. Alright, there is no shield battery in the back. These Colossus, Max Pax, he's just kind of letting them get shot on here. Oh, he realizes there is a middle Widow Mine that was not activated. Attack it! Attack it! Oh, yeah, it's going to be lifted immediately and repaired, but still going to buy some time from some lost mining from Clem. Max Pack's not playing all greedy. This is the kind of game where you want to have a 5th and a 6th base and whatever. But Clem's kept the pressure on and not been able to because Max Pack's open greedier. He was not able to be greedier. He is going to set up for a 5th basis now. He's been behind on upgrades. Like, I feel like he could have had an upgrade advantage. That's really one of many things he could have done in this. Chose not to take that route. A different kind of a game for him. But anyway, Clem is going to push out pretty hard. Max Pack's going to jump in right as this turns into a planetary. Nah, he's just going to go try to get some workers. Whoop, 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 whoop. You know, it's a Three Stooges move. Forcing Clem back because he's not sure exactly what's going on. He wants to get these zealots. Nope. Yep. If he picks off a few good... What the hell? The Widow Mine was underneath that marine? I had no idea. That was crazy stuff from Clem. Alright, Max Pax is going to have to cancel his 5th now. He's trying to buy time away from it. Clem is totally going to posture over there. He knows what's up. Max Pax really needs his 5th too, is the scary thing. It would be ideal, Max Pax. You got to cancel though. It's the only way out of it. He's just now getting into disruptors, and he's on 1 robo. So that's what I'm saying. Just realistically, I think there were ways we could have done stuff. It was how he was taking the fights, how he decided to macro, but I think it would have worked in his favor if he did things a little different. How many ghosts are over? I have no clue. Well, all the army's going to be medevac up. Max Pax sending a stalker to kind of poke. Alright, Max Pax long distance mining, taking this base. We do have a Widow Mine on the Zelnaga here. Max Pax taking the other. I don't hate this one stalker here. Oh, it's 2 zealots. Okay. Bought him a little time for some information. Max Pax trying to send some zealots in, kind of cannon fodder in the middle of the trench, hoping for some random lucky hits. All right, Clem is splitting up his army. I do like that. Max Pac's Colossi are on the less Viking intensive side. He's gonna need to get everything together. It's a lot of Archons, but the ghosts are, well, the few ghosts are over there. There's more joining the party. And Max Pax is finishing this 5th. He is going to need to save this 5th or not lose bases, I should say. He's going to lose this one, though. There's no shield batteries again. Oh, the YOLO Archon behind it. That's rough. Clem is going to have... Did he kill that base, or did Max Pax cancel it? I think Max Pax canceled that one. I didn't think he had enough time. Oh, the Novas. The Disruptors yeet forward a little too much. Max Pax forced a recall over here. He's all mined over on this side. He lost his 3rd base, sadly, for old Maximus. And he's forced the recall, but the drop on this side is just going to go back. Now Clem is all the more ahead. Max forced... He shouldn't... he wanted to be safe, but he really took a base that's already getting mined out pretty hard. He has tons of gas here, so he could use that as a gas investment. But realistically, mineral-wise, that thing is tapped. Clem going into 2-2 behind this. Max Pax does a +1 armor. It's not looking good for Max Pax, folks. Yeah, we are getting a little body here. GD is called Clem. Gonna take it. Still a pretty good series for a couple really tired kids. Liquid Clem takes it. All right, guys, that's it. Let it catch up. I wanted a ladder and all that shit, but it's too late for that stuff now. We'll see you guys a little later. Ay, 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 ay. I will see you guys a little later. Boo 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 boo.